Plus One, episode 7. I think. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. 7. Oh, man. Had to get my shit together for a second, man. I almost didn't know what episode we were on. Welcome, everybody, to this 7th episode of Plus One, part of the Two Endangered Mammals Network, the #1 podcast network in my duplex.
Sure is.
I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adonaldo, and with me, as always, is the one and only, the GOAT co-host himself, our Italian meatball, Mr. Pun Fu Panda. Mr. Pun, how are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. And as you can see, sitting right next to him, is the light-skinned wonder, our beige brother, Mr. WavyDuder. How are you, man?
What up, y'all? WavyDuder here, man.
Holy shit.
Man, I don't know if I was supposed to freestyle or not on that beat, but that shit was fire.
Shit's dope, right? Shit's dope, right?
Oh, I can swear on here, right? I don't know if I
Of
can.
course.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh, dude, we swear all the time.
Word.
Oh, man. We got a hell of a show for the people.
Yeah.
Let me loosen up my shoulders. I think Facebook is finally recognizing that we're streaming. Yeah. Facebook finally knows. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens after we get done today. If they up our streaming hours, we'll see what happens. It might happen. It might not. You know. I don't know why I had the camera on you that whole time.
Right?
You know. Just like seeing y'all. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's all love, man. What's up?
I gotta pull up my. Oh shit! DJ Raven is already with us in the fucking in the Twitch chat. Oh boy, Pun, how are you, man?
I'm good. Living. Livin.
Liv.
Right?
I love it. I'm here for it. 100%. Let me pull up my. Hold on. I gotta pull up. Boom. All right, I got all my stuff together now. Hopefully y'all got y'all stuff together.
Scoot this way.
Oh, yeah.
Scoot
I'm
towards
here.
him.
I'm here.
Just a skosh.
I'm here.
As is it skosh or scotch?
It's good. I think it's Skosh.
Skosh, yeah, just a
Scotch,
skosh,
whatever.
as
you know?
Belsky would
Tomato,
say.
tomato.
Yeah, tomato. It's all, you know.
Side note, please send me that beat, whatever that was.
What it is?
I need that.
It's
Is this something I should know?
No Slaps by DJ Gumble or
Okay.
Gamble.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I got you. You might want to see this next one too when we do our station identification. Mr. Pun Fu.
Yo.
If the people want to get in touch with you, how would they go about doing that?
On Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun Fu Panda, and on Facebook, Pun Capasso.
Boom. See how it's done, Wavy?
Oh, I see that.
If they want to get in touch with you, how would they go about doing that, sir?
We're going to go Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all WavyDuder, and linktree.com/WavyDuder.
Boom.
Look at that.
And if you want to get in touch with me, you can reach me at Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. And you can catch me across all social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. Anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you want to watch the show after the fact, just go to youtube.com/Tiger39. We got everything arranged for you in playlists. If you want to listen to the podcast after the fact, go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice and just search for Two Endangered Mammals. We're the only two that show up.
Only two.
Only two.
Yep.
We're the only two there. See, that's how you do it. I love it when
Right.
when a guest comes in and has the rhythm of everything down. Man, that was beautiful. Man. That was beautiful.
Had some bounce to it. I took your lead. You know?
If that had been John, he'd have been like,
man.
hey, so...
Well, we'd still be doing it.
Yeah,
We'd still be trying to get through them.
Still, I would have had to restart the beat, fucking clear out the lower thirds,
Right.
bring them back up on there,
We start the show.
start everything over again. Like, John, what are you doing, fam? But we love him. You know, you love him like a play cousin. We got
out,
some
John.
people.
We do.
We got some people in the chat. Really quick, let me handle the Instagram shout outs really quick.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we got Leah B. Leah B is here with us. Jacked ass Leah B. We got obviously WavyDuder is in the chat.
He is.
Yeesh. We got let's see, Jackie P is here.
Oh.
That's Pun's mom.
What up, Mom?
Yeah, that's his mom. Peppy No Neck is here with us in the chat. And he said Pep is in the house and he's watching.
What's up, Pops?
We also got Slim. Slim just joined.
Oh, what up,
Let me
Slim?
blow it up for Slim.
Yes, sir.
Tommy Cento. I'm assuming you know him.
That's my
Wavy?
guy.
That's
Tommy
your guy?
Sanito, man.
Is
That's
he?
my guy.
Is he? Sanito. My bad.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. Sanito. Is he a dad or anything? Because dads get different sound effects.
He's not a dad.
He's not a dad?
Not,
Okay.
not that either of us, I think, are no at this moment.
Okay. So I'll blow it up. I'll blow it up for him. Wait, does Slim have any kids?
No.
Okay, so he gets that.
I'm curious now. What's the dad one? I gotta know. What is it?
What, the dad sound effect?
Yeah.
It's the air horn.
Okay.
So veterans and like our first responders, things like that, they get the air horn, and
That's fire.
dads get the air horn.
That's
Moms get the round of applause.
Yep.
And then everyone else gets the.
I like that. I like that.
They get the
I love
explosion. Tommy said, not that I know.
Yeah. I figured he was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
so we'll just keep it right here.
That's my guy, for
Who do
sure.
we have in the chat on Facebook so
So
far?
I'm just
there,
gonna go in order as
Okay.
I see him. Your sister Liz.
Oh, what up, sis?
What up, Liz?
What up, sis?
James Bryant.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a dad. That's my cousin.
What up? What up?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah. Kevin Tyler.
Is Kevin Tyler a dad?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hold on. Let
I
me
don't
take
think
a
he is.
gander.
I know Kevin Tyler.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he is. We're gonna blow it up for him.
Scott Crow yet?
Oh, Scotty Cash.
Yeah, Scotty Cash.
Scotty Cash.
Goose.
Oh, Goose is here?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of
Crazy,
here.
right?
Wow.
Miss Hamburg.
Oh, Miss Hamburg's old
Yep.
fine ass. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. And she said she's with good old Danielle.
Oh, Danielle is with
Yeah.
us. Mrs. Smith.
Ah.
Is it wait, if you're single, is it Mrs.
It's
or Miss? Miss
Yeah.
Smith. Miss Smith don't roll off the tongue.
It really does,
quite the
yeah.
same way, does it?
Yeah.
I'll just marry her. That way she'll be Mrs. Smith. And
There you go.
There you go.
Brian Darden.
Brian Dart. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Hold on. Let me find my proper. I think Brian's a dad. I want to say he is. I could be wrong. Brian, are you a dad? Did I misparent you? that wouldn't be good. I feel like he is. Brian, you're a dad, right? Just go with it and say yes.
Just go with it.
Real quick, DJ Raven is in the chat
Oh,
on Twitch.
Okay.
Raven, did you say that it was Raven? Is the chat slow motion in Twitch? Let me know because I can fix that. Oh yeah, Brian is a dad. Okay, cool. Whew. Josh Land is in the chat too. Did you see him?
I was just getting to him here.
You get to him?
Yeah.
Josh Land.
Josh Land.
Oh.
And Peppy No Neck is also in the chat on Facebook.
Also in the chat on Facebook.
Yeah.
And the
And-
7.5 herself. I
Yep.
just saw her.
7.5.
7.5. We'll explain that to you later,
Yeah,
Wavy.
we will.
Yeah, we'll explain that to you.
Yeah.
I'm curious on that.
It's a very curious thing.
It is.
It is a curious thing for sure.
And the esthetician, Kayla.
Oh, is she here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it she's a mom.
She's definitely
Yes.
a mom.
There it is. I'm learning.
And Ms. Bozak.
Oh, get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the
Hey.
Bozak.
Hey.
What up, Britt?
You remember that song, don't you?
No, but I was about to start tapping on the table like we were in
It
high
was
school.
it's an EPMD track. Do you remember EPMD?
I do, but I don't remember that track.
Get the Bozak?
Yeah.
Real quick, since they're both in the chat, shout out to Peppy No Neck and Britt because they both had dental work done today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild.
Had some teeth pulled.
Oh, had
Yeah.
some extractions,
Yeah,
if you will.
so just
how did that go?
well, Peppy's milking that shit for everything he's got.
Is he?
Oh yeah. You know that dude, man. That's why Jackie P's got her hands full right now.
I was about to say, I know he is. I know he is.
I have to get that in a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on real quick. My homie Jeffrey from out on the island, Island Jeffrey, is in the chat on Instagram. Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling is in the chat
Oh,
on Instagram as well.
Okay.
And Sir Pixelot is in the chat on Instagram. All right, man. We got a full house, man. Josh said Facebook chat is on fire. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Facebook chat is blowing up. Oh, Raven said, nah, he's just saying that no, I was just saying it was just that a slow motion day for him. Oh, okay. I thought the chat, because I could put the chat in slow motion where you can only send a chat like every minute.
yeah.
But I didn't know if I activated that because I got some bots in chat now.
Yeah.
There's a couple bots in there so they can regulate some shit going on just in case somebody try to get frisky.
Regulator.
Britt,
Bound up.
Britt responded, "I'm a mom. I keep it pushing." Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moms can handle pain a lot more than I feel.
Yeah. You know what? Moms
I got
can,
you on that. I feel
moms can handle pain a lot more than a lot more than the average person.
If you could birth a child,
Yep.
Yeah, you can do.
you could definitely
almost
you
anything.
handle pain a different.
You know what though? Fuck that. A pulled hamstring still hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh no! Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is whenever like somebody talks about something that hurts. Brittany's never done that, but I know a lot of moms that'll be like, "That's nothing. Try giving childbirth."
Yeah,
I'm like, that does nothing for my broken leg right now.
It doesn't. Because I will never know how that feels. So the only pain I could know right now is the pain I have.
This leg that is bent the wrong direction.
Right. Britt doesn't. She's never done that.
She's never done that. I'd body slam her.
But I know a lot of moms who do though. It's like, look, I understand the pain threshold of giving birth.
I get it.
Not that I understand it, but
I get it.
I'm
here for it. And you're right.
I'll never feel that though.
Nope.
So
never in life will I ever.
This broken leg right now is about.
Oh, you got shot? That ain't shit.
Right.
Try giving birth.
Right.
For real. That's probably how it is.
Oh man, FaZe Jackson is in the chat on
That's my
Instagram.
guy, FaZe Jackson.
Is he a dad or no? Do you know?
I don't know. Another one that
I'm gonna just to be safe.
We don't know
because I don't want to put that evil on anybody. I don't want them to end up with a kid and they didn't mean to. Wavy, you got any kids or anything?
I do not.
Okay.
Not.
So I got the right sound effect for you. Okay,
Yes, sir.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Also blow it up for Punt. Oh, I feel like I never blow it up for you.
Yeah.
Blowing it up for
Sorry,
Punt,
bro.
the goat co-host.
Hey, you know me. Like I'm just along for the ride, man. I'm still trying to get over the fact, like what you were talking about on the porch. Like my friends are now like fans. Like I can't.
Well, you have fans. You have your friends.
That's what I mean. Like
your friends have become fans, and also there's random people
That's
coming
what I
up
mean.
to you.
Like when I'm with you at Barley House, like that's not me. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to like be humble about it, but then not be like, oh, he doesn't want to talk because he's.
Fuck that. Grab some champagne and pour it on the chick, man. Live your best life, man. Live your best life.
Live your life, man.
Real quick, Julian Mendez.
Mr. Just Moves is in the chat.
He's in the chat. Swole.
Oh, it's Swole in the chat?
He's in the chat.
Oh, my God.
Yep. And then Britt was like, did he just say he was going to body slam you?
Yes.
He did.
100% I said that. Yep.
Suplex.
I said that shit.
If you ever did what he was talking about, like what you were talking about, like if you ever said,
I might just body slam her.
oh, okay.
I might, next time I see her, I might just
Surprise, motherfucker.
and suplex the hell out of her. Might just body slam her. I got that giant beanbag chair. I'll just body slam her on that.
There you go.
She's a small person. I'm a lot bigger than her.
Yeah.
I will throw her from this studio into the other room onto that giant beanbag chair.
Facts. With love.
Yes.
With love.
And I won't feel bad.
No, because that thing, dude, that thing is awesome.
I'll feel confident in myself about it and everything.
Yeah.
That bag will embrace her
It will. Bro, this thing is huge.
majestically.
I have it in the back room right now, but if I brought it out, this thing is gigantic, bro.
I'd probably sit on it.
It's big and green. You wouldn't make it out of it.
I don't.
Anybody that sits in that thing, you don't get out. It's not one of those things where you just sit in it for a second and hop up.
Yeah.
Nah, you're going to be in there for a while. Oh, Tommy just shared the stream.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wait, we got somebody else in the chat. Hold on.
Do we?
Sugar Bits Austin just joined the chat. Oh, I know her. I think that's I know her. I don't know why I said it like that, like I didn't know her. Oh, Brian just liked the stream. Appreciate you, Brian. Did I? Oh, okay. For a second, I couldn't see the sword next to DJ Raven's name on the Twitch chat, and I was like, I thought I modded him, but good to know we got a mod in the Twitch chat in case anybody wants to act up.
Yeah,
act up. They can get smacked up.
Pop off if you want.
Oh man, how's your week been, Punt?
You know what? Not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad. Yep.
What about you, Mr. Duder? What do you prefer to be called? WavyDuder?
WavyDuder, Wavy or Duder.
I'm gonna go with Duder.
Yeah,
Okay.
Duder's
Yeah,
cool.
Duder.
A lot of people say Duder.
I'm gonna go with Duder.
Yeah, a lot of people say Duder. Or Tim. We could do Tim too.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
No,
We ain't doing
I
that
like
on
Duder.
here.
I like Duder.
Yeah, we're going with Duder.
I'm with that.
We don't be passing out people's governments on here. Yeah. Listen, there's millions of people that are not watching this podcast.
Yeah.
So, So we. Oh
yeah, man. But
man.
yeah, the week's been slow, man. I just been just grinding.
Just slow motion. Huh?
Yeah, man. It's studio grind. That's it.
I gotta put a new piston in my chair because, like, after a while, it'll sink a little bit.
Does it?
That's why I always, you ever see me? I stand up because I gotta raise it back up every now and again. So I gotta put a new piston in it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to your week. We had an interesting meeting last night.
Yeah. It was,
Mr. Duder over here was like, he was like, yeah, where do you stay? And I was like, oh, I live in Lakewood. I was like, yeah, we're right by each other.
Yeah.
We're basically neighbors. I was
Thinking
like,
he's
oh,
gonna say
okay.
like West Park.
Yeah, or something like
Cleveland,
West Park,
Fairview,
Tremont. He's like, yeah, I'm out in Solon.
It sounded right when I said it.
I was like, wait. And here's the fucked up part. I was like, oh, okay. But then looked at the door guy like, wait a minute. And then it clicked, and I was like, wait, Solon, bro, that's closer to Akron than it is.
Yeah, he was a little thrown off there when I said that. I thought I sounded really well in my head. I didn't know what had happened, but I guess it wasn't.
You know, if you say it and don't stutter, it sounds like it sounds like you know what you're talking about.
I believed it. It had me fooled.
He was convinced in
Until
his
today.
mind. He was convinced.
Yeah, it was like 42 minutes. I was like, that is not close.
That is not right next to. Julian said, I like the topics that are going to be the discussion tonight. I don't think I've informed y'all of the topics. Bozak said, okay, I'm down.
Yeah,
she loves
the
that chair.
chair. Yeah.
All right, well, bring your ass over. Also, Josh told you to get it popping, pun.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Just pop open some champagne.
Yeah, no, it's just
Listen, all you got to do.
it's just new.
Here's
you know
the
what I
thing.
mean, like
Celebrity 101. Buy a bottle of cheap champagne.
yeah.
Pour it on a stripper. That's all you got to do, man. That's
real.
That's all. Am I lying? Am I wrong?
You go to the menu.
That's all you.
The cheapest bottle.
You ain't
and
got to
just-
drink it.
Yeah.
Just get the cheapest bottle of champagne. Now get consent,
Yeah, for
Say,
sure.
hey,
yeah.
stripper. I'm gonna
Hey,
pour,
stripper.
I'm gonna. I mean, I can't name them all individually.
no, yeah, no,
So
yeah,
hey, stripper lady, ma'am, do you mind if I pour some champagne on you?
Yeah.
I'll give you, a
Yeah.
few bucks.
X amount of dollars.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." Open some champagne and pour it on the stripper. Take a picture of it and put it on the gram. That's Celebrity 101.
Is that Celebrity 101?
Celebrity 101,
All right.
sir.
Okay.
Celebrity 101.
She does it for the gram.
You get after that, do that twice, you
Yeah.
get your celebrity card in the mail.
All right. Okay.
Done.
I haven't got mine yet, but I'm working on it. I'm celebrity adjacent. So I'm
I got mine on layaway right now.
It's on layaway?
I got to figure it out.
It's on hold right now.
Yeah, it's on hold. I get it double laminated.
I poured ginger ale on her, so I fucked up. That's where I messed up.
All right,
Yeah,
that's where
first time was ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Second time was just sparkling cider, so it didn't really
Extra
it didn't-
bold
yeah, it
ginger ale.
didn't really- It was top shelf ginger ale though.
She got the
Yeah,
gold
Yeah,
can.
it was organic and everything, but it didn't. Kind of messed up a little bit. Look, JT just in there laughing.
Yeah.
Polly Chaser is here with us.
Oh, what up? What up?
Polly
What up?
Chaser.
Yeah.
What's up, Polly? How's it going, man? Let's blow it up for Polly Chaser.
Melody is in the chat too on Facebook.
Oh, is she?
Yep.
Hold on, let me blow it up for Miss Melody. Also, Kat from Barley House.
Okay.
Short Cat is in the chat on Instagram.
Have I met her?
Yeah, you know Cat. Short Cat. Short. She works in the back. She always comes out, says hi. She comes up to the bar, says hi.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh man. Polly said, or just talk to the left while filling your pockets on the right. Isn't that what celebs do? Oh man, we got a hell of a show.
Tommy said,
I would post that picture up in the barbershop if you took it and framed it. Listen, we can make this happen.
maybe make that happen.
With as many people. We got John Doe's not in the chat yet, but
but I'm sure he could.
yeah. Kat, DJ Raven said hello.
What up? What up, Cat?
Hello,
I love
Ray.
Kat said, "What up, Tiger? How's it hanging?" There's an inside joke there.
Okay.
There's an inside joke there that I might tell y'all later.
Okay.
I can't say it just yet.
Yeah.
Because it involves people we know.
Oh.
From the club industry, but it's a hilarious story.
Okay.
I might tell it because
Yeah.
the person involved isn't in the chat.
Okay.
So, and I'm not going to say their name anyway, but I Sherlock Holmes the fuck out of their name because I figured it out.
Shit.
Yeah, I detected the hell out of that.
I usually say short and shrivel to the right when that.
Short-
Yeah.
Well, not in the summer though.
No, summer.
In the summer,
no.
gotta hang a little bit looser in the
it's
summertime.
Loose shorts,
You know,
no draws.
things-
No draws.
You know, none. Just free balling. I'm not
2021.
wearing my necklace right now.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
Me too.
Yeah,
I wonder if I should put that on.
Yeah.
maybe mid show.
It's sitting right now. It's sitting right over there. I can grab it. I'm gonna put the camera on y'all and
All right.
let y'all talk for a second, and put the camera up. Don't worry, Pun. You got somebody next to you.
Yeah,
so
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually,
what's up, bro?
when it's just
Oh,
Pun,
bro.
this portion would be dead noise.
Crickets, man.
But now
'Cause
that,
I'm
now
still
that we
not
got
used-
Wavy Duder over here,
This is 60 Seconds of Silence, sponsored
yeah,
by
Pun. Sponsored by Punfu.
Punfu.
Yep. But no, it's just like when he goes like that,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's just me and him, I'm still not used to the whole like leading talk.
Yeah,
I'm more of the follower.
yeah. You're more like,
So I'll get there though. I'll get
we
there.
at?
people wouldn't even have noticed because I was so quick with it.
You were.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
already back.
That was cat-like reflexes.
was.
I was about to
I
sell
gotta
this
feed
tinfoil
my-
I got next to me right here. I was about to sell that for a hot $9.99. It's special.
For some tinfoil.
It's special.
Okay,
It came
alright.
from us.
Okay.
It's special.
Oh boy, oh boy. Plug my ears back in. All right, I'm good. I got my necklace on.
Josh Land said on Tuesday's show. So I don't
know.
know if that's in response to getting it popping or doing that picture or
Doing the picture on Tuesday's show.
how. Yeah. How are we gonna do that on the show?
I mean, listen, we can figure it out, sir. Technology is an amazing thing. I'm just saying. I'm gonna just put that out there. Technology is an amazing thing, sir.
I mean, should I just bring the panda head out for it too?
You should get a panda onesie.
I got a full
I was
panda
gonna ask
mascot
you.
head.
Did I see your panda head out on somebody else in a picture recently? They were at Dante's Inferno.
That's a different one.
That's a different
Yeah.
panda
Yeah.
head. Like yours, so I'll know yours.
Yeah. Well, it might look the same, but that
Right.
wasn't mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have one.
I
though.
have one. Yeah.
I've always wanted like a giant head. I just didn't know what
Yeah.
animal or what figure I wanted yet, but I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah.
See, you are in some celebrity shit right now.
See,
I mean, that's something I would buy if I was a celebrity. I would just buy a panda
Pun
head.
is extra as fuck. He just does it.
I fuck with it.
He does it.
I
Let
love the
anybody know
energy.
he's actually not extra at all. But I like saying. Here's the thing. I like saying that because he's so far from that. You know what I mean? Like he's so far from it. Like when people are like, "Oh, your co-host is pretty cool," I'm like, "That dude is extra as shit." And they're like, "Oh my god, really?" And I'm like, "No, like haven't you watched the show? Like, come on, fam."
Uncomfortably extra.
Like on like when I post on like Instagram or Facebook, it may look like I'm
Yeah.
extra because like I'll post like if I'm at like at Whiskey Island enjoying
Yeah,
the
yeah.
band, or like I'll post a new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But that's just I'm just sharing.
You're
what
just
I'm
getting that
doing.
off. You're getting that
Sharing
off.
life.
Yeah.
Polly Chaser asked, "Should I bring my panda hat?" That's the real question.
Oh,
Shit.
we're having a hat off.
Absolutely, Polly.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
100%. We always welcome panda hats.
Yep.
Post
Officer
a picture of
Faye?
it and tag. Oh, is
Is she
Officer
in the
Faye?
chat? Yeah.
Is she?
Yep.
Officer Faye gets two sounds because not only is she a mom, she's also a police officer.
I was going to say, yeah, either that or a veteran. But yes, either way,
Yep,
appreciate
she's a
your
police
work.
officer.
Yep.
So yeah, we appreciate you, Officer Faye. She's getting work done on her hand.
She
so
is.
her hand is coming along. She had a bunch of needles in it,
Yeah.
twitching and stuff. Kind of like remember when after Luke got his new hand
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in Star
and they
Wars
were,
and they
yeah.
were fucking tapping and shit. And he was,
Yeah. So they could.
it's kind of what it looked like. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
her
Star Wars reference in case
Of
you were
course.
wondering.
No, I'm there a little bit. I haven't seen them all yet.
Wait,
I
he was
haven't
sitting
seen
there
them
like
all.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Sure.
Solon.
Yep.
Right next to
Solid,
Lakewood.
right next to Lakewood.
Tendons, Solon, tendons, hand, tendons.
Oh man. She says she's getting surgery next Friday.
Okay.
So like everybody send some
Yeah.
send some love to Officer Faye that
Yeah,
she
sure.
gets through
Yes.
this surgery. Blow it up for her. And Peppy No Neck says, "Hey Officer Faye."
Yep.
He's in Instagram land right now.
Yeah.
Thought he was on both.
He's bouncing in and out.
He's bouncing around, just all over the
IG
place.
world.
Yeah.
All over the place. Yeah, so Facebook is officially recognizing us streaming, so hopefully we'll have our hours back and we'll
Okay.
get our stars back.
All right.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if they count today's hours as as streaming time. So we were part of the Level Up program. People could tip us and stars and stuff on Facebook.
I see all that. I saw that a couple
and
times.
so for some reason Facebook wasn't counting. DJ Raven said prayers to Officer Faye. Polly Chaser said get well soon, Officer. Back to the blue or back the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it said that we hadn't streamed for at least 4 hours in the past 14 days. We do like 2-3 hour shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's really wild.
So it was saying that we were at like 0 hours for whatever reason. What we think, our conspiracy theory, is that we were doing too well, and they were like, all right, let's calm these fools down, man. They doing a little bit too good.
It could be.
So let's pull it back. They're not celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have hundreds of people watching, so we gotta pull back on the reins real quick. But fuck that. We will persevere. I actually see the counter right here, the live counter. So
Okay.
it better show it. It better show it.
Oh yeah.
We'll persevere. Faye said everybody that mentioned Faye, she said thank you. She said thank you.
You're welcome, Faye.
Oh, Andrew Mentz is in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wait, where is he? Did he say anything?
He just
yet?
popped up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says he's watching.
Okay. Andrew.
What up, Andrew?
Oh man, yeah, we got ourselves a show.
Yeah.
Let me move my lotion out of the way because we don't need that all up in here. JT just shared the stream, 7.5.
Thank you.
Yeah, some of the things we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about this good old music industry.
Cool.
That we're all involved in. Pun is involved in it by osmosis. And then a topic that I thought of since we got Mr. WavyDuder on here, who's a legendary producer himself. I mean, you know, he ain't me, but I'm
trying to get there one day. One day I'll get there.
I'm trying to be like you, man. I'm trying to be like you. I mean, I'm cool now, but if I was you, you wouldn't be able to tell me
I
shit.
ain't popping bottles on strippers yet.
Listen,
So that's
I ain't popping the proper ones on there, man. I popped a Welch's grape on her. She was like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's the New Year's. That's that New Year's blend.
We're gonna talk about creativity as a career.
Okay.
Which is something that I don't think we've really discussed on here.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, it's an interesting thing. And then obviously I got some questions that, some viewer questions that I will delve into. And it seemed like it was all, it's so weird because I got hit up on Twitter and then the gram and then it was all like the same couple questions. So it was like a handful of questions that I'm going to answer. We won't be answering anything in the chat right now. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
It depends on how out there the questions are. Like if somebody asks some wild shit, I'm looking at you, Polly Chaser. If there's somebody has some wild shit, we'll see what happens.
Andrew said, "Can we talk about Tiger's shirt?"
Yes, we
That
can.
shirt is hard.
Yeah, that shirt's dope.
Hard.
We're gonna talk about that in a bit. Yes, sir. Let me do my shoulder shrug. Let me do my shoulder shrug.
Little shimmy sham.
Little shimmy. I mean, but look at these shirts that these guys are wearing, man. Pun, is that the Ilty is that the Ilty flower gun shirt or the heart gun shirt?
Yep.
And what is it? What is the attire that you're rocking over there, Wavy?
This is a company from New York called Grateful.
Okay. Okay.
GRATE full.
Okay. Isn't that just how you spell grateful?
Yeah, but there was another company that has 2 L's, and then it
Oh,
was
okay.
like this big
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
I almost got offended. I was like,
No,
motherfucker,
no,
I know
no,
how to
no,
spell-
no,
I know
no.
how to spell grateful.
No.
Listen, my chat knows how to spell grateful. you
No,
rapscallion.
No offense to the chat. It's just there's one with 2 L's too. So
Yeah.
Wavy was like, "Fuck your chat. Your chat dumb as fuck, man. This is how you spell grateful." In case you was wondering.
I felt like I was talking to Social Security right there. I spelled shit out on the phone.
Oh man.
Wild. L as in Linda. A as in Apple. Start talking to Morse code and shit.
Oh man. Oh
wild.
man.
And then the hat, of course, Midwest Kids,
Yeah.
Ilty collab.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an
Shout out.
Ilty. That's an Ilty hat, right?
Shout out
Yeah.
Glenn. Shout out Gnarly.
I mean, Ilty is very well engraved into this podcast. I don't know if you noticed the background behind you.
Yes,
There's,
yes.
You know, it's very. People ask me sometimes. They're like, "Hey, are you like you're down with Ilty?" Like, nah, I just got this fucking one of one backdrop.
Yeah,
that-
I've never seen that anywhere else. I've never seen that.
I just happen to have it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I have no affiliation.
No
at all
affiliation at
whatsoever.
all.
Hey, do you know Glenn? No, never met the guy. Never met
Nope.
the guy.
Nope.
Didn't go to school with him.
Nope.
I always, you know what's funny? I always call Glenn. I called him Glenn Burney, right?
Yeah.
I always say this, and I get a chuckle out of it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just realized probably maybe a month ago. I've known Glenn for years. I've always been like, "Oh, Glenn Burney, what's popping?" And I realized no one gets that joke except for me because Glen Burnie is a city in the DMV. So Glen Burnie is like a city in like Maryland.
Okay.
So like if you're in like PG County, the DMV, Baltimore, you know about Glen Burnie. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just in my head,
Everybody knows it.
Yeah, in my head, this joke is hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? In my head, this joke is funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it hits me, yo, no one here knows about Glen Burnie.
Right.
Because it's one of those, I think it's a county. I think it's either a county or a city. But it's one of those cities where, like, if you're not there, you don't know about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you're not in Ohio.
You don't know about Lindale.
Yeah, you don't know about Lindale.
Yeah.
Or Parma. You don't really know about Parma.
Yeah.
People who don't live in Ohio don't know about Parma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you've never lived in the DMV, you've never heard the term, you never heard Glen Burnie. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
It's a nice city, but there's nothing like crazy about it. You know what I mean? So I'm saying this and in my head, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, oh, Glen Burnie. Ha ha. And he's just like, yeah, what's up, man? Like,
when you first started the story, I thought it was going to be like his actual name.
Oh, no.
Oh, this just got real weird.
Oh man, that would have got real strange. Like, yeah, his actual name
Is such right.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right. Gwyneth.
Gwyneth McDougal. Oh, John Doe just hosted the stream on the Twitcheroo, the Twitcheroo Bonsai.
The legend himself. I love John.
One half of the Doe Bombers.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, yeah, man. Yeah, John's the homie, bro. John's the homie for sure. And he can't do an intro to save his life, bro. He can't.
Nope.
He cannot do an intro
Not
to
at
save
all.
his life at all whatsoever.
Love you, John, but
Yeah.
not at all.
Yo, John is like, let me tell you about John, man. John has that Filipino lateness. He talks about this all the time. There was a time, like John is late to almost everything. Like anybody that knows John knows this. There was a time that John used to live upstairs from me, right? And we would have gigs to go DJ and we would still be late. And he lived upstairs. He'd be late. And
he was on the road together.
We did ride together. I was waiting for him.
Yeah.
Oh
You could fall down the stairs into my door in about a few seconds flat, but he was still late because I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the fuck John does. John, what is it that you do that makes you super late like that? I would really like to know. He's probably not going to answer me.
I'm curious what he's going to say.
He's going to blame it on being Filipino. I guarantee it. That's what he does. That's what he does. He just blames it on being Filipino. And look, he's in the chat laughing about it because he knows I'm right. He knows I'm right. Also, shout out to one half of the Doe Bombers, Mr. John Doe. Yep. Maybe we'll get the other half. Maybe we'll get Coco.
He said I'm late now.
I know, right? Man, we started 30-something minutes ago. Oh man! So since you're new here, Mr. WavyDuder,
Hello.
we usually get to our topics about we usually shoot the shit for like an hour.
I'm with it.
And then we get to the topics. We had an interesting experience other than you thinking Solon was right next to Lakewood.
Yeah.
We had a Chad talking to us yesterday in front of the establishment. We also don't name clubs on the show.
Okay, I'm with that.
Just in case, not that we're hating on them, but just in case, with the regulations, once things clear up, I'm going to be naming places all the time. But for now, so we had a Chad that was chatting with us and got a little annoyed. I feel like he was about to catch them hands from you last night.
I felt like he was going to...
John Doe said his hair.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's that's why he's late.
He would. That was
Because
perfect.
of his
That was actually
hair.
perfect. That was perfect response.
He's like, I gotta do my hair.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure my hair is looking fly.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
no, you're
man.
good. You're good. That was actually, I was waiting for his response.
Also, he just shared the stream on Facebook.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
This chat, I just caught the vibes that he was just gonna have to get dealt with real
Yeah, his
quick.
energy was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was
he
he
was
super drunk?
I think he was like, he was on something. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was. I don't want to name it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a mixture of concoctions.
Some white drugs, as my mom calls them.
Yeah, definitely some white drugs. Yeah, he was on some white drugs.
Oh man. So
He had some favors in him.
Some favors.
I think he was pretending to call an Uber, but I think he was talking to a drug dealer 100%.
I you know what? Because the way he was holding his phone, I saw his phone.
Yeah.
And there was no Uber screen on there at all whatsoever.
None Uber
So,
screen.
yeah.
And who calls their Uber
Nobody.
when you just called it and he's 14 minutes away? And you
Right,
can see that?
right.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you until you're 3-4 minutes away with location. Like I'm not. So he definitely was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was talking to the plug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
He was like,
upset.
listen, I need 6 grams
Yes.
of your
your
finest.
best. Of your best.
Finest.
Top
Okay.
shelf.
Top shelf.
And we ain't talking about Welch's grape either.
Nope.
We ain't talking
No.
about.
Nope.
John said, name that club. John wasn't here before. Hey, John, I was telling Pun, the key to being a celebrity is to buy a bottle of champagne and pour it on a stripper with consent. With consent. And I feel like John can set that up since he is the strip club veteran around these parts.
He is.
Yeah. John is always at the club they derriere getting wings.
Okay.
I mean, I go to one to get my wings. I go to the Hustle Factory, the Hustle Rooney to get wings.
But no one goes just to get wings though. Like I keep hearing it. Like people are like,
I do.
Just to get the wings?
Me and Pun. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's how it started. I'll explain how it started.
You go first.
So we had a friend that used to manage this establishment, right?
Okay.
So on the weekdays, she was manager.
Right.
So she would be bored.
Right.
So she would hit up Cam and be like, hey, grab the fellas and come in and grab some free food. So we'd be like, okay.
Oh, word.
So then we would go in, and I always made sure, like, if we sat at a booth, I had my back to the stage. I'm not trying to get a free show. I'm just about this food. You know what I mean? She let the girls know, listen, don't roll up on them. They're not customers. If you want to chat, that's fine. If you
Right,
just
we're
want
here to-
conversation,
Yeah.
go ahead, have a seat.
Maybe
and
a
chill.
hand massage.
But if you,
Maybe a hand massage.
but if you trying to make some loot, these aren't the dudes. They
Yeah.
just here keeping me company.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
how it started. And then she left the organization, but I know a few other people there. You know what I mean? Like a couple other bartenders there. So now when I walk in, so you're familiar of the layout of the place, right? So when you walk in, you know there's a wall. Past that wall is where the action happens, right? To the right is a bar. I walk in, go straight to that bar.
Yep.
Okay.
I sit down. I don't go
There
past
is
the
some
wall.
action on the way to that bar.
Barely.
A
That's
little bit.
like the punishment stage. That little
Yeah,
tiny
that's-
stage.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
you get like if you get in trouble, you know what I mean? Like you smack the dude or something like that, they put you on that little tiny stage and let
punishment.
you. It's
Or
like
you
the
were
dunce.
late.
It's like the
Yeah.
dunce stage. They
Yeah.
put you.
You were late for sure. You talk back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the house mom.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did something.
yeah. You said the wrong thing. They
Yeah.
got you got to go over there. Yeah, that's where I go. I remember one time I had a friend that was in there and was tipsy, and I was looking for them. So I peeked past the wall because I was looking for them. One of the security guards was like, "Yo, Tiger, you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Why? They're like, "What are you doing? Like, you never come over here." And I was like, "Oh, I'm looking for so and so." He was like, "Yo, go back and sit down. I'll find him. I'll find him for you. I got this." I'm like, "All right, appreciate you." Because I don't,
Fire.
it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I respect them.
Yeah,
we
I
are
do.
very sex worker friendly around
Yes,
here. Like
yes,
we
yes,
respect the
yes.
craft, and that's why I don't go over there because I'm not about I'm not about that. I'm not about to tip them and pay money. So listen, I'm gonna just get my wings. You know what I mean? I
Right.
ain't trying to get a free show. Just do what you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just eat these wings.
That's it.
John said wings and pickles. Yo,
Yeah, the fried pickles.
yo, Hustler has some dope pickle fries, man.
They're amazing.
And he got some of the best wings downtown, fam.
Mac and cheese bites.
There was a place behind that establishment you just named.
Yeah,
Starts
talking
with
about diamonds?
Starts with a D.
So here's the thing: we can name the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool,
We're
cool,
with
cool.
it. It's just the clubs that we frequent that
Yes,
can
yes,
get in
yes,
trouble.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
yes,
keep
yes.
those under wraps.
So,
Yeah.
so I used to go to Diamonds a lot back in the day. My
Man, I
buddy
feel-
ran.
I feel like
something
Diamonds
there.
was kind of like that's a shisty place sometimes.
That was the only place that expression "I'm going for the wings" to me. Made
Oh, okay.
sense.
Okay,
Their buffet was wild.
really?
Oh shit.
I've only been in the Diamonds one time. A buddy of mine did sound there, and whoa, is that a car?
Is that Cam?
A buddy of mine ran the sound there, and we stopped there to grab some of his sound real quick, and that's about it. Really quick, shout out to everybody's favorite little brother, Mr. DJ TG,
Oh,
in the
what up?
building. What up, fam?
Yeah, what up?
Legend.
Good to see you, homie. Good to see you. Yeah, I've seen a lot of fights break out at Diamonds, man. Diamonds is an interesting place.
And let me date that real quick. That was about 10 years ago. I would
Okay,
say.
okay,
All
okay.
right.
Where I would go down there and just like
So they had a
Enjoy
bomb
it.
buffet like that, huh?
it was during the day only. It was never at night. I would frequent downtown on activities, and
Activities.
I would stop there and have a nice little brunch.
My question is this: like, how how do you get in a fight with somebody
At
at a strip club?
Right.
Especially like if the food is bomb,
Right.
you know, obviously there's beautiful people in there. You have all these visuals. How are you getting into a fight?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and over a dancer. Like, why are you fighting over a dancer? She's doing her job.
Yeah, that's
To me, getting in a fight over a dancer is the same as like getting in a fight over like your server at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
Right.
I always say strippers are like Apple. They don't, or Apple is like strippers. They don't like you. They just pretend they do to get your money. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the hustle, and I respect it. That's the job.
Right.
It's kind of like if you're a server at a restaurant, right? You don't really like everybody that you help,
Right.
but you act cordial so that you can make your money. So why are you fighting over somebody who's pretending to like you? You know what I mean? Like how gone are you in the brain that you're fighting over somebody who's pretending and you know they're pretending.
It depends on how financially invested you are into the situation, though.
Oh, I like the way he put that
I
too.
could see that.
Yeah,
I could see
was a
that
good way
being
to
a
put it.
factor in that scenario.
So it depends on how deep into the pockets you went.
That's what John said. Alcohol and ego.
Yeah, that'll do it.
wow.
Really quick, my man Rhino said, back in the day, I used to work at Crazy Horse, East 14th. They had the best wings. To this day, wife doesn't believe me. Take her there.
You should. I encourage that. Take your significant other.
Also, let me give him a shout out. He said strip clubs in Cleveland have some of the best kitchens. That's a fact.
Yeah, it is.
Also, shout out Kosher Cuts, who is in the chat
The legend.
on Instagram.
What up, Kosher?
Let me catch up on these frickles.
Yeah, right.
Frickles. Let me make sure that I'm caught up on the chat over here. Alcohol and ego. You know, I posted a video a while back that said 90% of the dumb stuff that men do comes from a combination of anger and testosterone.
Yep.
And then the other 10% of the dumb shit we do is just testosterone. So I could see anger and testosterone in a strip club. It'll make you do some dumb shit. Dude.
Plus Jack Daniels
Oh yeah.
and
Oh.
Jameson,
Throw that in there.
tequila.
So I've never drank in my life. So
You and Eric both.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So Jack Daniels, does that make you angry? Because I always hear people say that tequila makes you angry. Does Jack Daniels also do the same thing?
I feel like it's different for each person.
Yeah,
Are you a
I feel-
tequila or a whiskey guy?
I'm not really like. I wouldn't say like I do it enough to be
Yeah.
a certain like whatever somebody's like, hey, you want to take this shot? Like, not really, but I'll do it.
What about when
So-
you were a drinker?
When I was a drinker,
Yeah.
When you went hard in the paint.
usually just
Whatever was there.
vodka.
Was it vodka? Yeah.
Vodka.
It was vodka, and then
Yeah.
I would have to say tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been leaning toward a tequila guy. I'm actually a cognac guy. I really
Okay.
enjoy a good cognac.
Oh, so you're bougie.
No. It's Henny. Don't get me
Because when
wrong.
he said
It's Henny, but
hold on, really quick, not to cut you off.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
Raven said that's a fact. Strip clubs here in Cleveland, their kitchens bang for sure.
Yep.
100%.
For sure.
Bang.
So you're a cognac kind of guy. Huh?
It's Henny. It's
Okay.
It's
Hennessy's-
privilege.
Hennessy's a cognac?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's privilege Hennessy if I'm feeling froggy on a
Okay.
on a Saturday night.
If you're
and-
feeling extra
yeah,
jaunty.
yeah. And but if not that, then I tear down to tequila more than
Okay.
anything, more recently, and then
That's what Kat just said. Kat said she agrees. Tequila.
Jameson.
Ooh.
I do like my own.
I've heard stories about Jameson.
Yeah.
Or JMO as they call it.
JMO.
Yeah.
I've
I
had
didn't
some
know
dark
Jägermeister
nights.
was spelled the way it is.
Yeah.
I remember one of my friends out on
Really
the island,
weird.
Kayla, asked me to run up in level 2 and grab a bottle of Jägermeister. And I'm in there looking for something that began with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
I was in there for like 10 minutes and I came back and I was like, I have no idea. I didn't see anything like that. And then she showed me a picture and I was like, that says Jagger, whatever the fuck. I'm like, that's how you say that? She's
Yep.
like, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. Yeah, I saw like 12 bottles of that.
Yeah.
That stuff is.
And that
man.
shit's strong, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And I'm not really a black licorice friend, so like that's what it reminds me of a little bit.
That's because
like,
black licorice tastes like molasses and suffering. That's
Yes.
why it tastes like sugar and hatred.
So
bro.
trash.
It
So
tastes,
trash.
literally tastes like sugar
He said
and anger.
suffering.
So like when the garbage men come and they're throwing the garbage bags in the back of the truck,
that's
Yeah.
black
and
licorice.
the juice
That
comes
whiff,
out.
that's black
Sometimes
licorice, yeah.
that's
Jaeger.
Jägermeister.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's where they get it from.
You know what though, man? A lot of candy in like Europe tastes like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it does.
Coco, John's wife, because she's from the Netherlands, right?
Yes.
She gave me some candy one time, and it was like, it tastes like salty black licorice. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
She's like, this is what we eat for candy. And I'm like, geez.
Yeah.
God.
Amsterdam as well. Yeah, right out there in that Netherlands region.
DJ Raven said, I could make me chill tequila makes me happy.
Yes.
I'll say any type of dark liquor makes me angry. Why rum? Well, if you want to open up the devil's door. Oh, rum if you want to open up the devil's door.
Yeah.
Tequila makes him chill. Okay, that's what he meant. All right. And then John said, Jaeger is bleh.
Yeah.
See, that's John, that's how I thought it was spelled. But there's like a J and a couple extra letters. There's letters you don't even need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that German? Are those,
It
is that German?
Jägermeister.
100%.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Z Germans.
Yeah.
Z.
Oh, Z Germans. I was about to say something. I totally forgot. Totally forgot what it was. Yeah, I've never drank. Never smoked. Never. I keep alcohol in the house for company because I'm a good host.
I see it behind me. I'm tempted.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen.
I'm
Have at it.
super tempted.
I'll have to grab a cup.
We've
have to grab a cup.
Drank on the show.
Yeah,
There's shot glasses back here already.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we'll get
Which
there.
one?
We'll
Which
get
one are you eyeballing?
I'm curious on this Jim Beam peach. I'm very.
So that was a gift from Brooke. Yeah,
It was, Brooke.
Yeah. Navalman Brooke brought that on the show, and we haven't opened it.
You know what's crazy? I had a
Yeah, let's
I had
crack.
a
Yeah,
bottle.
go ahead, crack that open.
I had a bottle of champagne for you too, and I forgot it in my fridge. But
Oh, boy.
it's cool. But what if we do what we were talking about possibly happening next? I'll bring it for that.
What do we gotta hit him with, Pun?
Yes. I deserve that.
Because he forgot it. That's all right, though. That's all right.
John said, "Yeah, I never eat candy my wife gives."
Yeah, nah, man. That's,
And then
it's a terrible idea. My sister said tequila Patron Silver chilled always. Okay.
This is a handle, by the way. This is extreme.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I think don't I have a handle of what you call it over there too?
You have Tito's.
Yeah, a handle of Tito's.
Would you like some Tito's?
No,
You're gonna mess with this?
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
this.
All right. Yeah, just grab
This is,
a couple of those shot
You
glasses.
got these glasses over here. That
Oh, you already grabbed them.
Super Luna Zool
Yeah.
Azul, yeah.
So working in clubs and bars,
has your advantages.
they always come in and give away free shit, and I always grab the swag.
You're a smart man. For
I
that.
always grab the swag.
There was
Anything-
definitely a snapback hat that came with these at some point somewhere.
No, I have that. They're here.
I know. Okay, just making sure we're on the same page. Those are the
they're-
best hats
they're
ever.
Here. They're here.
I don't know why it made me think of this.
It made me think
But
of what?
then we were talking earlier how like I'm still not used to the whole quote unquote celebrity thing.
Right.
Perfect example. I'm so freaking like humble, if you want to call it. I don't even use your tab when I get drinks at Barley House. So
wow.
So I get a tab.
Yeah,
obviously, if you DJ, you get a tab.
Yes.
But I don't drink. Most of the time, I'll use my tab for food. I'll grab some wings, some other stuff.
You're a good friend.
So he's there, and he's getting drinks, and I was like, "Yo, I got like a tab. Y'all can put that."
I feel
You're a
weird
good
saying
dude for
put it
that,
on
though.
Tiger's tab.
You're a
Like
good dude.
I mean,
I feel weird.
If you
it's one of
don't
those-
know what it is,
it's one of
though,
those things. It's like use it or lose it. Josh Land said, "Cheers, fellas."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So cheers to y'all. So,
Real quick, Gladys, the A1 is in the chat.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out Gladys. I love that name. My man.
say something in the chat, Gladys.
Salute.
Cheers. Salud.
Salute.
Yep.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Saúde. That's how you say it in Brazilian Portuguese. Saúde.
Salute.
What the hell fell in your mouth?
There was a dime. Was it in the shot glass?
It was
No
probably
way.
already in the shot glass.
I didn't have one in mine. I want a dime in mine.
I think it was. I think I probably dropped some
Which is
change on
fine.
there and it
It's
fell
fine
in
with
the
me.
shot glass.
I've drank in way questionable shit than that.
Oh man, there she is. There she
There's
is.
Gladys.
I did not know there was a dime in there when I poured that on my
I didn't
bed.
either. So
Yeah, it's all good.
it's all good
Salute.
with me.
You survived.
Yeah.
That was
Like I
actually
said,
really
I-
good, by the way.
was?
I'm not
Was
mad
it?
about that.
Now
Yeah.
let me ask you this, since
Yeah.
I don't drink. Do you taste the peach?
Yes.
100%.
You
Yeah.
do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to shout out Brooke for that.
Yeah, shout out
thank you,
Brooke,
Brooke.
please.
He hasn't been in the chat
He
for
really
a
has.
while.
Yeah, I don't know if
Has he been busy? He's probably been busy out on the.
he has.
Out on
I
the
know.
ship
I
or
know
something
he's
like that.
okay because he did finally request my friend request on Snapchat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, so I know he's
Okay.
okay. But
All
yeah,
right.
he must be. They must be busy out there on the
Yeah,
base.
he
so.
must be doing his thing.
Yeah.
DJ Raven's laughing at Pun. Oh man, yeah, I'm kind of psyched that Facebook is officially recognizing our streaming time. So that's a good thing. Julian said, flaming Christmas tree, anyone? What is a flaming Christmas tree?
Explain that, please.
Yeah, Julian, elucidate us on what the hell a flaming Christmas tree is. Make sure I'm caught up on the chat. Yep, caught up on the chat on Instagram.
Real quick, shout out to Tommy for the fresh cut today.
Oh, did Tommy Tommy hooked you up today?
Yeah, man.
Tommy's the only person that I will allow to cut my hair.
Yeah.
Tommy and Herb. Herb one.
Okay.
Herb one was my barber before Tommy came around. But yeah, there's been maybe 4 to 5 people in my life that have ever like cut my hair, whether it's a trim, whether it's trimming the split ends or whatever. Like there's been 4 or 5 people.
Like since Tommy started cutting, well, I shouldn't even say started, since he had the idea that he wanted to be a barber. So I think he was 16.
John Doe said he'll hit us later, putting his girls to bed.
My guy.
Okay. Cool.
Hey John, leave the stream open though, so we get them views, dog.
Right?
For real.
So we get them views, dog.
So, obviously, before then, when I was a kid, it was just like, best cuts. Or shit like
me
that.
too. Hey, I was right there with you.
But then when Tommy...
I've never been to a best cuts.
When Tommy made the decision, so like I said, he was still in high school. Like, hey, I think I want to learn how to cut hair. Me and Cam were like, yo, you could use our heads.
Well, Cam was balding anyway, so it didn't really...
Not back then. He was Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, yeah. He still had the frosted tips
when Tommy was
in
high school, he was still Abercrombie and Fitch Cam. Yeah. So
frosted tips?
Oh, yeah.
He was,
dude,
this dude, Cam,
full-blown boy band?
in high school, and even like what? High school and
full-blown, sir.
When you met him, like 20s?
Yeah, I didn't like him when I met him.
He was like, he came out of an Abercrombie and Fitch catalog.
Wow.
Like, jacked, shredded.
Yeah.
Spiky hair.
JT said he was Mr. Fitch.
Yeah.
Mr.
Like he could have been.
Mr.
He could have
Fitch.
been.
Dr. Hollister.
That's Mr. Fitch to you, sir.
So since Tommy, it's only been Tommy.
Now, where's Tommy located?
Tommy is located in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Kind of by the West Park area.
Okay.
He's actually near me.
Yeah, he's actually near.
Unlike some people in the room.
It's kind of a hike for you.
Yeah.
But hey, it's worth it.
42 minutes.
Actually close to here.
42 minutes.
So since then, it's been him. And then when he was in Colorado.
Julian said, or cinnamon whiskey. Is that what a flaming Christmas tree is?
That sounds like something that's to do with
he
Fireball.
here it is.
Oh, did he say what it is in the chat?
Oh, that it's Great Lakes Christmas Ale with a shot of 151 set on fire with cinnamon and nutmeg on the rim.
That's way too complicated.
That sounds wild, though.
That sounds like a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how they like it's like Cat Williams said, weed is a plant.
Yeah,
you light it, it's
like
like
that.
Yeah.
Drugs, you gotta stir it,
mix
add
it
baking
up.
soda.
I don't know the recipe.
drugs.
What Julian just said sounds like a drug. You got to do too much shit.
Damn cool. If he wants to pre-make that in a bottle some way and send it off, go ahead, please.
Yeah, can you get that in a can and just crack it open and do your thing? That sounds like way too much. You got to light shit on fire? Like, I don't even want to eat food that you got to like light on fire at the table. You know, what is it, flambe or whatever it is, where they bring it to you, light on fire? Yeah. That's risky, fam.
Yeah, man.
I got black hair. That shit don't.
No,
that's what I was actually getting at by asking about your barber. Is that does he cut my kind of hair?
Oh,
100%. He cuts everybody's, bro.
Oh, I'm with it. I'm looking for I need the one barber for me.
Shout out Tommy's the one.
Yeah.
Shout out all the other barbers I've had in the city. I need the one.
Tommy's that guy.
Oh, hey,
Tommy's that guy. He's worth
we'll
traveling
set you up
for.
and then you see if you.
Yeah. Throw me the oop.
Tommy, are you still in the chat?
Yeah. I don't know. But if you are.
Oh God, my sister said I need to tell y'all about the drinks that she mixes for the holidays.
Ooh.
It sounds like ain't nobody making it through the holidays with those
I like
type
the
of
last
concoctions.
part of that. I have a heavy pour.
Oh, does she? Let me tell you a little something. Every like Thanksgiving or whatever, Liz is turned. When I get there, she's turned. She's already like through a bottle of wine and then whatever else that's there. So
Yeah.
I remember one time, I talked about this on the show before. It was my birthday, right? So we were at I had my birthday party at Anatomy. It's when me and John Doe used to DJ at Anatomy all the time.
Wow.
So the guy that owned it at the time was like, yo, it's your birthday. I'm going to give you a few bottles. Because he had a Ciroc sponsorship or whatever. Yo, I'm going to give you a bunch of bottles of Ciroc. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, what do you want for your mixers? And I was like, I don't know, a spoon? I don't know what a mixer is. Like,
my God.
I'm not a drink. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whatever just comes with it. And he was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I had like 3-4 bottles of Ciroc in the section. So it's me, John, Coco, all of our friends.
Right.
My sister Liz showed up. Her boyfriend at the time. Bunch of people showed up. So I had this bottle of Ciroc, and I was just walking around. And if I was talking to you and you had a cup in your hand, I was probably pouring Ciroc in it while I'm talking to you.
You were that guy.
So people are talking to me, and then they realize their hands wet, and they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm just filling it up with Ciroc. So people were fucked up because of me. Like I'm pouring heavy.
Yeah.
Like if your cup was empty, I was filling it with Ciroc.
Right. No, I get it.
Like he was just handing me bottles, right? So then my sister's boyfriend at the time was like out on the dance floor just chilling. And I was like, "Yo, where's your man?" She's like, "Oh, he's over there." And I was like, "Why is he over there?" And she was like, "Oh, he thought that like this was, just family." And I was like, "He's Filipino, he's Puerto Rican. She's Chinese. Like this isn't family. These are friends, yes, but it's not like family members. You know what I mean?"
Right.
I was like, "Tell him to come over here." So he came over, and I was like, "Are you driving?" I think they Ubered or something. I was like, "Oh, here, finish this." And he fucking downed like it was.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
it was a good amount. I don't know if it was
that shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it was because he was scared of me, but I was just like, "Here, drink this." He was just like, "Okay."
You know what's crazy? Like I feel like is it public knowledge that you don't drink? Like
yeah.
You have that personality though that if I didn't know that, see, I didn't until this now.
Yeah,
I thought you did, but you have that type of personality where you could be in the club and not have to drink to keep up with the Joneses socially.
Yeah.
Like, and that's cool though.
What's wild about that is people always ask me, "Yo, how do you deal with the club being a non-drinker?" And I'm like, it's not rocket science. You
people
just
watching.
Yeah, you or just going people. Oh, the people watching.
I bet.
Bro, chef's kiss.
Man, I bet.
Chef's kiss.
Man,
it's that, and just go and have fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't judge people because they're drinking. That's what you're supposed to do.
Of course.
If people don't drink, I don't make money. You know what I mean? Because ain't no club gonna book a DJ when nobody's going there to drink.
Right.
So I got nothing against drinkers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got something against people that get drunk and beat their kids or beat
shit
their
like
friends,
that.
stuff
Yeah,
like
for
that,
sure,
or
definitely.
drive and hurt people and stuff like that. But
Facts.
I ain't got nothing against like drinkers. Also, Mr. Gonzo
He is
in the chat.
What up, Gon?
What up, Gonzo? Gonzo is the guy that took your place last week.
Yeah.
Hello, Gons. Thank you for doing that.
When
for
you
me
canceled
last
on
minute.
me last minute,
I was pouring champagne on strippers. I'm sorry.
Nice.
The funny part is when I'm texting him, I'm like, "Yeah, you said you came up to me."
Yeah.
He actually, you were there when he said it.
Oh, yeah.
When you were
Oh,
like,
my
"Yeah,
God.
the first week in March."
Yeah.
We were like, "All right, bet, cool."
Yep.
And then I dapped you both up,
Yep.
and I walked away.
Yep.
But what I didn't remember after that night was everything else after that moment the rest of the night. And
Which
yeah.
makes sense, by the way.
Yeah, I was
Because
tossed.
you guys were in eyesight
Yeah,
the whole night,
yeah,
and there was some heavy
There were some things
drinking
going on.
activity
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on over there.
There was some heavy.
It was pretty
heavy
lit.
pouring.
Yeah.
Gonzo said he's just checking in before he hits the gym.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Cool. Thank you.
We
Thank you,
appreciate
thank
the
you.
check-in for sure.
Yeah, but I apologize on that.
No,
Man, it's okay. Gonzo appreciated it because he likes being on the show.
So.
He's trying to keep up with John Doe
Yeah.
with appearances. So Gonzo's at what, 3, 2 or 3?
3
Is it
himself.
3? Yeah, himself.
Because the fourth,
we don't count.
He
it.
said
We don't
4,
count
but
we don't count that.
Ariana. That was Ariana.
Gonzo's daughter also made an appearance on the show.
Yeah.
Ariana.
Hey,
yeah.
She's
shout
7.
out.
Yeah.
She's 7. Our youngest guest to
Yeah.
date.
That's
It was
fine.
a very clean show. We
Yeah.
didn't curse.
Oh yeah,
Start 'em
very
early.
clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
She
like
started
it.
a company. She has a bracelet
Yeah.
company. She makes
The
bracelets.
bracelets. Yeah.
Let me put
Those are hers?
yeah. She does these.
I'm gonna need some.
Let me put mine on for
Let
sure.
me know how
for
much
sure.
they are. I got it.
We'll put you in contact with Gonzo.
Yeah.
Please.
And we'll make that happen.
I'll show support,
We
please.
will make it happen. Gonzo, I'll be putting somebody in touch with you to get
Yep.
become a member of the Bracelet Club.
Need it.
Really quick, a member of the Fuck All the Way Off Club, Mr. Blake Davis, is in the chat
what
on
up, Blake?
Instagram.
Blake Davis.
What up,
Blake Davis. Do you know Blake?
I did music for Blake before.
Oh, did
I
you?
believe. I
Okay.
think.
Sweet.
Yeah, you did a docu thing for Blake?
Yeah. He did a
I
Talks
did the same
with
Blake.
Tiger episode.
Yep.
You know what the crazy thing about that is? So me and Blake have been friends on Facebook for a while.
Yeah.
And like I know all his exploits. You know what I mean? Like I'd see when he's out of town. I'd see
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we never met.
Ever.
Ever.
Oh, wow.
We had never met. And then
Yeah.
he had booked Chris Goody for a photo shoot.
Yep.
So when he walked in, he's wearing a mask. And I'm like, man, these eyes look familiar to me.
Yeah.
So he takes the mask off and he introduces himself. I'm like, dude, we're friends. We're friends on Facebook.
Right.
And he's like, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. And then he's talking about stuff. And he's like, yeah, I just got back from out of town. I'm like, yeah, you were in like LA with old girl and like this, that, and third. He
Yep.
was like, I was like, bro, you posted it on your story. Like, I'm
Right,
telling you. Like,
right. We've been here, bro.
Yeah,
like, what you mean?
Yeah.
No, he's a cool dude. I linked up with him about a little under maybe 4 years ago.
okay.
And he was in like a duo type group
Okay, yeah,
at the
yeah.
time. And they purchased some music from me. And I
He's
guess
got bars.
bars.
Yeah.
And the other dude had bars too that he was with. I forget his name at the time. I've seen him since, but I'm horrible with names. But
Yeah, he's definitely got bars.
either
for
way,
sure.
he finally put it out this year.
Yeah,
so like,
that's
that's
okay.
the song that he just put out.
Oh, the one that he
was-
said. I think he even said that he had been sitting on it for a little bit.
It was produced by me. Yeah,
Okay, that's what's up,
He
man.
got it
That's
4
what's up.
years ago. Yeah,
Good
he
shit.
actually got me early before all the shit that
before you started pouring champagne on
we'll talk about.
strippers.
Yeah. So he spotted me early, so I appreciate the early business that paid my rent.
Before he started, before the champagne stripper champagne.
right?
Yeah, he's a good dude. Good dude though.
Really quick, shout out to my homie Corey in the chat. Not Feldman, Skater
Okay.
Corey. He's in
All
the
right.
chat on Instagram.
What up, Corey?
Corey got himself a little new lady friend, man.
Okay.
He's super happy. I'm super happy for him in his miserable ass. But I'm super happy for I'm just nah, he's super happy. I'm happy for him. Amma is in the chat as well. Blow it up for her.
I love that name.
With her old singing ass. Old singing. She's got a track out, bro.
Yeah.
Fire. I gotta play it for you.
Please,
Fire.
yes,
Yep.
please,
Fire.
please.
3 fire emojis.
Yo, yeah.
She's also friends with November Williams.
She
who hasn't
is.
been November Williams hasn't been in the chat in a little while.
She
I
hasn't.
wonder what's going on.
That's a very interesting name.
I see her
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I
She's
see her
her
on,
uncle is one of the OJs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
And she can sing her ass off. She's got dope music too, man.
It's like you're forced into that.
You have to. You have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Could you picture like having a lineage like that and then you like
Not
you can't
being
do
able-
anything?
Oh.
And like working for NASA or something like that.
Yeah. And you're still disappointed.
Yeah, 100%.
You're doing great shit,
Right,
But
but
you're
you're
still disappointed.
disappointed.
100%.
Oh man, Amma, am I saying your name right? Because me and Pun have been debating this.
Yeah.
Is it Amma?
How's it spelled?
AMA.
I'm gonna say AMA.
AMA. Okay.
The Action Music Awards.
American music. Yeah.
Is it Amma?
It wouldn't be AME, would it?
That
AME?
AMA.
That would be
AMA
that
would
would be Ame would be bougie as fuck, and I could see her doing that.
But wouldn't there be like a symbol?
Oh,
at
the
end of
little-
that? Yeah.
The little
The little-
she said yes, it's Amma.
AMA?
Yeah,
It is
okay.
Amma.
Like
Okay.
pronounced AH-MA.
Okay.
Amma.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Cool.
My sister Liz said I went to a bar crawl downtown once when I was sober. And it was the best time watching everyone else get wild.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting. Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Like I dig it because I always have stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this,
Yeah.
there's never a dull moment. Like I'm never bored when I go out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's not like I ever go out and it's just like,
Yeah.
as long as there's like, if nothing else is happening, like if the music's not good,
Mhm.
if the people are kind of crappy, as long as there's a drunk person,
Right? That's all you need.
I am good. I am
Facts.
good.
I need to
I
start
am
thinking
good.
like that because I get bored really easily.
Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like we're going out for, you just got to go out and just be like, listen, I'm gonna watch these drunk people and watch them dance and then get in a
Right.
fight and
Yeah.
then,
I need to focus more.
yeah, man,
I'm there.
Yeah.
Surroundings.
You focus on everybody else though. Like you're always looking out for people.
Just women.
You're making sure they're good. You're making
Yeah.
sure. Old girl last night was tip C,
Oh, we.
and they were trying to get her into her Uber,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
and we were like, hold on,
Oh, boy.
her friend just left her.
What?
So that
Yeah.
the girl that left her got
Yeah.
kicked out later.
I thought the guy that was at the door said he was going to take her home.
So she got kicked out. So
She was hammered.
the burly manager guy who we both know
Yes, of course.
wouldn't let her back in because she was hammered. And she was like, "What do you mean? I'm 21. I know I look young." He's like, "It's not that you look young. You're annoying. You got to go. Like you're fucking, you're falling and stuff.
that
like
is
you can't come
cause.
back in."
Yeah. She's a walking hazard waiting. to
Yeah, and he
happen.
was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, call a Uber and do your thing and go with peace. Peace be with you."
Mhm.
But yeah, she was turned, got kicked out. She just ditched her friend, put her in an Uber. I was like, "Yo, check the license plate. Make sure it's the Uber."
Yeah, right.
Because the car just pulled up and they just walked to go get in it.
Yeah.
He was
I'm like,
mad.
yeah,
he was
yeah.
asking him questions. I was like, "Yo, tell me her last name. Give me her last. Give me her last initial, first initial of her last name." And he was like, "Bro, I've been waiting out here for 10, 15 minutes." Yada yada. I'm like, "Dude, I'm not asking you any of that. I need
Here's
you
the
to give
fucked
me
up
that."
part. That's a lie because we were outside the whole
Right.
time.
Yeah.
And
We
he
saw
just
him
pulled
pull up.
Right.
Like you looked at us when you pulled up.
Yeah.
See, people like that are the reason why I can't go past 4 shots of Jameson, because if I do, I'm snatching him out of his own car.
Oof,
100%.
And then I got to pay bail.
That's
I
what I'm
gotta do all
saying,
types of-
bro. You just be disrespectful for no reason. I'm trying to make sure the lady is safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait a minute. DJ Raven said, "All right, I got to make an appearance here on the show." Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
We got to make that happen.
That'd be dope.
Hey, that's how I got here.
Right.
Just like that. In the chat.
Oh man.
Need it.
I got a text from Midget Sammy, and she
Yes,
was like,
yes. You know Sammy as well?
I don't think. No,
no.
you've never
Okay.
met her. You
No.
never met her. I call her Mighty Midget because she's like 4'2" or something like that. And she was like, "Yo, my friend wants to be on." And the thing is like, "Yo, you could have just hit me. You ain't."
I didn't know. You know, in this world, it's always like, okay, my homie's homie, whatever.
But
Just-
the
just
thing
put me
is,
in play.
you ran the risk of like, what if I didn't like her?
I did. And I, you know what's crazy? We were at a bar in Miami at the time when that happened because she was on vacation through mutual friends.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, I something came up where she saw we were mutual friends. And I was like, yo, I can't wait to be on his show. I want to be. I'm going to be one day. She goes, I'll just text him right now. And I was just like, yeah, do that. I'm on my like 6th Corona of the night and whatever. So I'm like, just do it. Let me know what he says. Put me in play. Put me in a group text, and I'll handle it from there.
Yeah.
Let me know. And then I think it was like, what, 2 days later or something like that?
I
She's
think
like, yo,
I think you hit me first.
Yeah.
You hit me first, and then she had texted me.
Yeah.
So I had already been like, all right, bet.
Right,
You
right.
before, because I haven't talked to her in like a year.
Yeah, I ran that risk.
Like no joke.
Yeah.
I literally haven't talked to her in a year.
Okay.
I think it might be more.
Yeah.
So when she hit me up, I was like, there's never been beef.
No, yeah.
But we
Of course,
just,
of course.
you know,
It's just
like we
oh shit,
we,
like
we
what?
chatted for a while, and then
Yeah.
you know, people go their separate ways.
Yes.
I haven't talked to her in like a year. So then when she hit me up, I kind of like, I would think I was playing a game or something. So I was kind of like, all right, I'll get back to her in a second. Actually, I
Yeah.
looked at my watch.
I do
saw
that too.
So I was like, all right, I'll get back to her in a second. And then when I got back to her, she was like, yeah, my friend wants to be on your show. And I was like, all right, bet. Yeah, I'll hit him up. But we had already.
I was really ready to risk it all to be on
Yeah.
here because I see the potential in what this show is already.
It'd have been funny if me and her had beef.
All right.
And then I was like, wait, hold
I
on,
was ready to-
Wavy? Nah, fuck that.
Fuck that.
I was ready to risk it all, bro. I had to be on the
man.
show, bro. The structure's
He's-
too
he's-
fire.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, man. This
Yeah,
is-
I was
this is
like,
cool.
damn, she's hit me up after a year. And I was like, oh shit, what's going on? Yeah, my friend Wavy wants to be on your show. And I'm like, your friend? I'm friends with him too, damn it.
Shout out Sammy for sending the text. That could have
For
went either
sure.
way.
It could have went either way.
Mighty Midget Sammy. That's the homie right there.
She's a funny one, man.
Bro, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like, I remember we went to, I think it was Earth Fair one time. We went shopping at Earth Fair. And she got me hip to, what the hell was it? She actually is the one that got me hip to like looking at like the calories and the carbs and stuff and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Because I really didn't care, but I was like, I'm gonna start eating better. And she was like, okay, well, this is what you look at. Like she was showing me like on the label, like this is what you need to pay attention to. The sugars, don't eat too much fruit because there's a lot of sugar in that. So
Yeah.
I was like, she's the one that got me hip to all that stuff. Yeah, she's the homie for sure. 100%, she's the homie.
I need to get her. She needs to get me on a plan. I got some things in mind I want to do.
Okay,
Trying to pop top and fall.
okay.
I ain't gonna
okay.
make it to summer for the dietary plan.
It ain't gonna be a hot boy summer for you.
It's about to be a freedom fall. That's what it's about to be. It's about to be a beautiful
man.
situation. So
Oh man. Well, my sister
Yeah.
said if there was ever a definition of internal joy, it would be you. You've never needed additives because you've always been able to make the most of a moment, bro.
fire. I can see that.
Hell yeah.
She's only saying that because she's my sister. I'm kidding.
This paid advertisement from Sister and Sisters.
Oh man, I think it might be about that time to get into some of these some topics.
Okay.
Two picks.
No, not to leave. Not to
No.
leave. Yeah, yeah.
I meant okay.
just to touch on some of the topics, and then we'll get back to the randomness.
I can't believe that hour flew past us. Now.
Doesn't it? It goes quick.
Right.
Whenever I tell people, I'm like,
what?
yeah, we usually just shoot the shit for the first hour. They're like, the first hour? I'm like, yeah. It
goes
goes
quick
by.
as
It goes
fuck.
by quick.
yeah.
It went
Even
by
the talks,
really quick.
even like the Talks with Tigers episodes,
Yeah.
2-3 hours will fly by. Especially like when you're telling your story, you're talking about your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll go by super quick. And I'm just here to hit these buttons to go back and forth, and then we upload it to the tubes of you.
That's
Real quick, Julie's in the chat.
Oh, Short Julie's here.
Yeah.
The other mighty midget.
I feel we know a lot of those.
We know a lot of short people. We definitely know a lot
Me
of
included.
short people.
Me included.
But
I'm like the tallest of the short people.
you're a really tall midget.
Yeah.
He's just I am a very, very tall midget.
enhanced midgetism.
Tommy and Jess always say that to me Because I'll be like,
that you're a tall midget.
I'll be like, oh, Ed, you know, how's the tree doing? You're like the Keebler elf tree. And they'll be like, motherfucker, you like 3 inches taller than us. I was like, keyword taller.
DJ Raven says short people make the world be more fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. The Oompa Loompas, they were a barrel of laughs.
Facts.
I don't like the look of it. Oompa Loompa. Never sing that song if you're dating a short chick. That's why I don't date short chicks anymore.
For
I
real.
like to sing that song. So
Yeah.
they think I'm talking about them. I kind of want to get on to the topic of the music industry.
Okay.
Since
Okay.
Mr. Duder is a major part of the
He
music
is.
industry, being a producer extraordinaire.
Yep.
How long you been making music, bro?
7 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's it? 7 years?
That's it.
You've
man.
accomplished a lot in a short amount of time, fam.
Yeah, I started out as a drummer.
Okay.
So like
That's what John told me. He said you would always be in the drum section at Sam Ash.
I used to work at Sam Ash.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah, before I moved.
I used to buy stuff from Sam Ash.
Yeah.
Not the same, but
I used to
it's
work.
kind of like Soul and being near Lakewood. So
I used to work just to buy stuff. Just trust
to
me.
get
So
some.
yeah. So
you're like, don't even give me a check. Just
Right? Just
for real.
Just put it towards my tab.
Yeah.
Every other Friday, it was just like, okay, what am I buying?
really quick, shout out DJ Lano is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Lano?
I know.
I will see you tomorrow, Lano. I don't have to go to Columbus now, so I will be in attendance. Lano's DJing the spot downtown tomorrow. So
Cool.
Nice.
oh yeah, the spot we were speaking about
Yes.
earlier today.
Yes.
Please continue, Mr.
Yeah, so
Mr. Duder.
7 years I've been in it, and before that was drumming, and I was drumming in a bunch of bands from the city, and like didn't really have a plan. It was just I'm gonna keep drumming until one of these songs hit, or
Till something
just
happens.
figure something out. And there was one band I was in. We were in talks with like labels and stuff like that, management, but never really got there. But I enjoyed it. It molded me for what it was. But then once I quit that band, and I wouldn't say quit. I would say we came to an understanding. But
Yeah.
I decided to do it for myself. But I wanted to travel. I wanted to like tour, like working for like Guitar Center, like working for Sam Ash, companies like that. You learn multiple avenues of the music industry other than just the business side. You're learning like the gear side, the tech
I didn't
side.
know that. Yeah, I never knew
so
that.
I learned a lot about brand relationships, learning each department, not just drums, guitars.
Real quick,
Tech
learn
here.
a
Yeah.
lot about scooting to your left real quick.
Oh my God. I'm scooted. I'm here.
There we
I'm
go.
scared I'm
Now
gonna
we got you on.
Skirt. Learn a little about scooting
Yeah,
to
yeah.
your left.
Learn a little bit about skirting to your left. I guarantee this whole first hour, all you saw was half of me and then Ilthy. Yeah. Sponsored by Ilthy. But now that I see it clearly, I understand what you're saying. But anyways, yeah. So I learned a lot and ended up going out on tour. So and then that pushed into music.
into you produce. I always say like one of the best. I wish I played drums. One of the best venues into like production
Yeah.
is a lot like so. One thing I always say, like one of the things wrestlers make great fighters because of their work ethic, right?
Yes.
So one of the best ways to transition into MMA is to transition as a wrestler.
Yep.
Because of the work ethic. You can do it as a kickboxer.
Yeah,
you can
for
do it as a boxer.
Yeah.
But coming from wrestling is one of those things where it's like it's just you almost have a cheat code coming in. I feel that same way about drumming. So like you can come in as a pianist, you can come in as a trumpet player, things like that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go into like production, coming in as a drummer, there's so many like offbeat patterns that you learn and things that are like there's so many just weird transitions and stuff that you learn as a drummer that when you come into like production and if people understand what I'm talking about like producing on equipment, not like a producer as in you got a room full of keyboards. Although you can still do that.
We could do,
but
yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
sitting in front of a drum machine and or MPC sampling shit, producing hip hop is such a transitioning from a drummer into that is such a great transition. It's like I said, it's almost a cheat code.
It really is. Like I didn't think that I would ever play the kit again and want to. I kind of was just like, I'm gonna learn piano. But then I realized I was like, the one thing I took from it was a metronome. Being able to funnel in a metronome and find your own space is insanely important in this producing criteria. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to find your space and how you're going to create. And honestly, like learning like 6/8 measures and like playing different patterns and stuff like that, you would learn your space and your role. So I call it your role because everything has a role in production. And that's the main one I took from it. It's just learning that metronome and learning how to ride the wave and ride the beats and stuff like that. But yeah, drumming was, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I never really thought about it until you just said it like that.
I mean, it's such a, because people would always tell me, like older cats, the OGs would always tell me, yo, learn to play drums a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you have other things. I've played saxophone. I can program keyboards, little bit of trumpet, some clarinet, no flute at all whatsoever. But they would always be like, yo, sit down at some drums, man, and play the drums, because there's a lot of things within that transitions so well that you're almost doing a disservice to yourself to not learn it at all whatsoever. That's why a lot of dope producers can play drums.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like almost all of them. Like Premier can sit down at some drums.
Yeah.
All I know for a fact, all my favorite producers can sit down at some drums and play drums.
Mine,
you know
mine as
I mean?
well. Kanye, Pharrell, all them. Yeah, definitely.
Drums and piano. I feel like drums and piano are like the two most important things.
I had to learn piano from scratch, and I'm still learning to this day. I mean, I can't play 4 years in learning, and it's just, there's so much to learn. It's literally, I spent my whole life playing drums, and now I'm going to spend the rest of it learning piano and guitar.
The only thing I can play on piano is like stuff that I personally made up.
Yeah.
It's like I can type 150 words a minute, but it's a language that only I can understand. Yep. It's a language that I made up like right before I started typing.
That's real. No, that's real. I like that.
Yeah, man, drums are such an interesting thing. I think one day I'm gonna buy a drum set and just, I feel like I had a drum set when I was a kid, but one day I'm gonna buy a drum set and just start beating on them.
You should.
I'm gonna call you, have you come over and be like, show me a couple things.
I'll tune the whole thing. I got you for free. I don't want nothing from you, bro. Just come.
Oh
I got
shit!
you.
Oh shit!
I got you.
Y'all heard that?
Yep.
He said
It's
free.
here. It's here.
He said
It's
free.
here. I said it.
We
I got you.
When me and my brother were younger, Peppy Nonek had a drum set.
Really?
Yeah.
Did y'all beat on that thing?
I mean, like, if I never really played instruments when I was little, but like, if that was one, I would always.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a drummer by any means, but that would be like my favorite. That was
Yeah.
always my favorite instrument in the band.
It's
was
just
the
getting that
drums.
aggression off,
Right?
man. It's like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Why am I?
Peppy
trying to-
Nonek could hold a beat though
Can he?
on the drum set. Oh yeah, he would. He would be down there for hours.
I love that name, by the way.
Peppy No Neck?
My dad looks like Peter Griffin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Italian Peter Griffin.
That's
put-
fine.
put a
Italian Griffin?
Put a
Yeah,
mustache on
Italian
Peter
Griffin.
Griffin, and you got my dad.
Well,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
wild.
It's amazing.
His
It's
nickname
amazing.
is Pep.
Yeah.
So he calls him Peppy
Nonek.
No Neck. Pep is in the building. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You're involved in the music industry.
Okay.
There's something that we talked about on the show before. So I know one of the things that labels and sometimes artists do in order to not pay the producers is they put the project out as a mixtape. Because if you put it out as an album, you got some things you got to do. You got to sign some contracts. People got to get royalties, like, you know. But if you put it out as a mixtape, nobody's making money off of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, you know, at that point, they don't have to pay the producer, or they pay the producer very little. Have you ever been faced with that? Like, has that ever?
Not unfortunately. Fortunately, no, I have not dealt with it, but I have heard of situations like that. And basically how that goes now. So say me and Panda do a mixtape and it's all samples of something you created, right? And we put it out on SoundCloud. Okay. We would only have to pay you if we performed it.
Oh, so if you perform it, I thought
performance
you could.
royalties are counting regardless.
Okay.
I don't gotta pay you unless we perform it, because if I perform it, I'm making money in some situation about it.
Okay.
So we're both saying the same thing, but that's the only scenario that would get you money in those scenarios. SoundCloud is the new universal mixtape place where it's like, I sampled this off of YouTube and I know I'm not going to get it cleared by Stevie Wonder's people.
Right.
So I'm going to put it on SoundCloud. I'm going to get the clout from it, and you can still download it.
But I'm never going to
making
perform
money
it.
on it. I'm not making money on it.
Okay.
Until if a movie picks it up and then they pay Stevie Wonder's people and then I
Yeah.
get my percentage.
I feel like placement is the new hustle too, man. Placement is like, there's a lot of people. I got a buddy that he doesn't have a ton of followers.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ton of fame. But he gets placements all the time.
Where's he from?
Here. He's here in Cleveland.
Okay.
DJ Skrilla.
Okay.
He gets placements all the time. And the dude is eating off of placements. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing his thing. He's making music, chasing his dream, putting out music, and then, you get placements. I feel like placements almost makes you more money than like getting a bunch of clout and things like that.
Yeah.
And in some cases, it's depending on the placements.
Yeah, sync is the new world right now, is what they're calling it. It's like this mecca situation where you can just get your song on say Nike hit me up tomorrow and was like, hey, do you have beats for such and such?
Mm-hmm.
And on that level, that's basically you getting placed in that circle of people, that black book.
Yeah.
But sync, anybody can do sync. It's just knowing you have to know somebody. I know everyone says it's who you know.
Yeah.
You have to know somebody in some sort of organization that can help you sync to these companies.
Okay.
I can never just go by myself with my name and brand and go straight to fucking Universal or Warner Brothers and say, here's your next theme song for Blade 2, or whatever Blade we're on and we're redoing,
I met a dude that does recently actually that does like placements and stuff for I think Sony.
Okay.
And I was chatting with him. He was chatting with me and another DJ who will remain nameless because I'm about to put him on blast.
Okay.
And so the other DJ was like, he was just chatting with us, telling us about what he does. And the other DJ like whispered to me like, man, I'm just trying to get this dude out of my ear. And I looked, I was like, why? Like, this is a connect, bro. This is a plug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the dude showed us his socials. Like, he was legit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Again, not 100,000 followers, maybe 8 to 10,000 followers or something like that. But the things that he had, he put the work in. Yeah. I'm like, bro, this is you. I was telling him, I'm like, yo, you make money. You make music.
Right.
This is the person that you want to talk to.
Yeah.
Fuck a label.
Right.
Get placements. You're making money off of your music now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when the label comes, now you have some equity. You have you got some wiggle room. You can be like, well, look, this is what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
You got to at least do better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, I met the dude and he was like, yo, man, if you ever want something that you want me to try to get placed for you, send it my way.
That's one thing too. Once you get one, it's easier to get multiples because you're in that group of that circle of people at that point.
Like Swedish women.
Like Swedish
So,
women.
so in DC, this is Homework Guy is in
Homework
the chat.
guy and Papa Goody.
Oh, Papa Goody is in the chat. So in DC, there's this thing I call it the nanny connection. So there's a lot of au pairs in DC because there's a lot of diplomats and stuff like that. Whenever we would be going to clubs and stuff, we'd always meet Swedish women. And I always say, if you meet one, you meet the whole squad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you meet one and you date one, don't fret because they're going to go back. And then the funny thing about the wild thing about Swedish women, and maybe some other women do this, I don't know, but Swedish women especially in the DC area, when they leave, they put in a good word for you.
Oh shit!
With all the other au pairs, bro.
Oh, you were all the way together,
bro. I dated probably about 8 to 10 au pairs. Just the first one's name was Anna, and then she left, introduced me to Begita.
I love that name.
Begita Bond Officer, I think was
okay.
her name. Yeah. And then who introduced me to Pia, who introduced me to Jenny, who introduced me to, like, bro, it just kept going. Like, whenever one would leave, because they'd be there for like 6 months or whatever, and then their visa be done. They go, whenever one would leave, they'd be like, hey, I mentioned you to a few friends, gave them your socials or whatever, so they'll probably hit you up to just, hang out, go to clubs. We'd all go to clubs together.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, if you met one, you met all of them.
And a few days later.
Real quick. Papa Tom is in the chat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Papa Tom.
What's up, Papa Tom?
What is happening, Papa Tom?
Sir.
How are you? I think this is the first time he's been in the chat.
I mean, he was when I was at Tommy's getting my hair cut today.
Yeah.
He was asking about it. I was like, yeah, just, go on tiger39.com
pop up in the chat.
or one of our Facebooks and you'll see it. So
Polychaser said I really should get a Facebook chat pop up so they can see it over on Instagram. I'm working on that actually. I'm actually working on a universal chat pop-up box so that the chat will be on the screen probably like here or here, but everybody. So the YouTube, the Twitch, and Facebook all in one spot.
I love it. Shout out EV too. He just sent me a picture saying he's watching on the big screen at the house.
Oh, shout out to EV.
What up, EV?
My guy.
Oh yeah.
Speak of the devil, we were
That's
just
my
we were
guy.
just chatting about him. Where is he watching? Because I don't see him. I don't see him on the gram unless
He was on there.
passed.
I think he was on there. I think he was on the gram. I think it might have been Facebook at some point.
My man Vortex is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Vortex?
Also, DJ Jimmy Rock is in the chat on Instagram. And the actual Tannis is in the chat on Instagram.
I feel like I need a better name. These names are just fire. Like you guys are naming off like just the most fire name. I'm waiting for a Pickle Bill 12 to come in, like because.
WavyDuder is a
WavyDuder is a hell of a name,
It's
dude.
cool, and I'm getting used to it. But like, I've had like 4 producer names before this.
How'd you come up with the name Duder?
I kept saying the word "dude," and I know it sounds wild, and it could be my stoner tendencies of back in the day. But I'm almost 7 months clean off weed though. So but yes, Duder just stuck, and I don't know where Wavy came from. Wavy just popped in my head one day, and I'm like,
Really quick, Evie said he's watching on YouTube.
yes,
He
legend.
just messaged me.
Legend.
Say something in the chat then, Evie, so
That's my guy.
So I can have a YouTube chat over here. I got a YouTube chat sitting right
I mean,
there. So-
Wavy, you ride the beat like.
I think that's the vibrations type thing. Just being.
Oh, you didn't even know?
No, it came to me randomly. Literally, I swear on everything. I woke up one morning and I'm like, that's it, because I've been pondering it. I said, what is my forever name gonna be for producing? And
Right.
I never was comfortable with. It used to be Reels, because everybody used to call me Real Talk Tim back in the day.
Real Talk Tim.
Forever. My email, my Gmail, my AIM, everything was that. MySpace,
So,
everything was that back in the day.
Homework guy
Real Talk Tim.
said, "Tell Tim it's Andres, aka Homework guy. We used to kick it back in the day."
Andreas,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Andreas from South Euclid.
Yeah.
He is he a firefighter now?
No, he's EMT.
EMT. That's my guy.
Andreas,
Yeah.
EMT.
So when I was in bands, Andreas used to come.
He just said that's what I remember. Real Talk.
Yeah. So like I used to be Real Talk Tim, and then I went to Reels. I shortened it because I thought it was cool by putting 2 Z's on it.
Oh,
Okay.
anything with 2 Z's. Is, yeah.
2 Z's, not
You got
just
2
one.
Z's,
2
yeah.
Z's.
Yeah.
Then I went from there, and I went to Vibes with 2 Z's.
Ooh, 2 Z's.
All
Right. So I kept the 2 Z's thing. So I was like, okay, that got weird because me and my cousin started a clothing line, and we wanted to call it Vibes anyway. And we've always had that thing. I think that's where I got the name from. I don't know which way it went, but either way, it was getting confusing for people. They were like, is this your clothing brand, like of you and your producing brand? Or is this a brand
Like an actual clothing
Yeah,
brand.
right.
Yeah.
So I dropped that name completely.
Like, is this your fan merch or is this
Yeah,
like
so I
actual
got-
clothing line?
It was like I got a cease and desist from my own cousin. He was just like, "Yo, bro, you're gonna have to
Really
you're gonna
quick,
have to ace that
Andrea
out."
says paramedic. He's paramedic.
Yes. I know, 'cause I thought he was training to be a firefighter or paramedic at the time, but last time I saw him. But good. I hope all is well with him. But yeah, and then again, woke up one morning. WavyDuder was it.
Cool.
And it was just
hey,
let's go.
Were you high when you woke up?
I was 100% high off. I think that was like one of the last times I ever took an edible too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I
that'll
got
do
some
it.
crazy edible stories, but
That'll do it.
Yeah.
We might have to dabble in those
yeah,
stories.
we will.
So WavyDuder came from being high. You just now figured out what it means.
No, I knew, but it's just hard to put it in words when you get that creative spark. Obviously, as being a creative yourself,
Yeah.
it comes and it goes, and sometimes it comes better than others.
Right.
And God, that sounds super sexual. I did not mean that. I had to segue that before you did. 'Cause I had a feeling you were going to go there.
I just let it ride.
Yeah, you were
I
gonna- you were
I was gonna let it ride.
You both were going to come back to that eventually. But
Oh yeah. We went
when you get when you get the spirit.
Listen, I threw the boomerang. It was coming back.
It was
Believe
coming back. Yeah.
Believe it. That shit was.
Yeah. When you catch the Holy Spirit of creativity, you got to take advantage of it right then and there. And I just spelled it out on a piece of paper, and it was like, yeah, that looks right.
You know what? I feel like as creatives, that's part of the process. Like, it looks right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It rolls off the tongue. It looks right.
Yeah.
You could see people saying it. So that's what we're going with.
Yeah, if it
You know
didn't
what I
sound corny to me, I was just gonna make it not sound corny to everybody else at that
Right,
point.
right.
Yeah, you know,
I feel that. I lucked up. My mom named me Tiger, so
I love the name. I love how you spell
pretty
it
much
too.
just, yeah.
Because if you ask Sammy too, when I This is so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna butcher this a little bit, but the base of the story is right here. We were sitting at the bar, and then I told you she had mentioned to me while we were in Miami that we have mutual friends on Instagram, and it was me and you, or it was you and somebody else. And she goes, that's my homie. I said, which one? And she pointed. I was like, oh, Thanger. That's my guy. And she looked at me really
suspect, like
really sus, because again I followed that with, that's my guy.
She was probably like, yeah, right.
And she's like, oh, you mean Tiger? And I said, are you? I don't see where you get Tiger from. But then it went. I started to really look at it, and I was like, oh, this is dope. Like the way you spell that is super fire.
Thank you. I mean, it's just like Thailand.
Yeah.
Because people look at my name and go, Wave. And I'm
that's because you're brown.
Well, in the
brown people can't add on normal shit. They're like, oh, Wave.
Well, here's the funny quick inside joke. When I did the Machine Gun Kelly album recently, when I had that song,
quick little humble brag.
Yeah.
Ladies
no,
and gentlemen, quick little
that,
humble brag.
that song in these
hold
walls.
on, wait a minute. We got to do a low, blow it up for the quick little humble brag.
Yeah.
So that song in these walls was on that album, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and in albums you get those booklets.
Yeah.
And as a producer, you're like, I can't wait for that day always to go in and see my name in there. I pull up the Target. I go in, I buy it. The dude's like, I was like, yo, can I have all six of them? Because there's only 6 left.
Yeah.
He was like, no, you can only have one. We can only give out one per. I was like, no, I'm taking all 6 of these. Anyways, I go and open up the booklet right then.
Wait, he let you take all 6?
I told him I was in it, but I had to open up the booklet to show him I was in the booklet.
Yeah.
So he gave me all 6. I open it up, and I'm like, that's me. And I showed him my Instagram, and he goes, yeah, but this paper says Duber.
Oh my God.
But your Instagram says Duder. Is that you? I go, what do you mean? And I look at it, I'm like, oh my God.
It says WavyDuder.
It says WavyDuder. So I was in talks with
wait, WavyDuder or
Wavy? It's Wavy.
Oh,
perfect.
So WavyDuder.
Duber instead of Duder.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm in talks. So my legal team was in talks with them for, and it's not the camp. It was Interscope.
Yeah,
who did this. I'm sure this is a common thing that's happened before. I've never heard of it, but I'm sure it is. So my lawyer,
we'll just say it is.
Yeah, we'll say
it.
So I talked to my lawyer about it, and my lawyer's like, dude, there's nothing we can do at this point. But I looked at all my contracts. Every one of my contracts said Duder. So the only way you I don't know who fucked it up.
Somebody
I don't think they're there anymore.
Somebody got fired over that.
I think someone is fired over that for sure.
Really quick, Mr. Adam King is in the chat. First of all, let me give him his shout out.
Yep.
Then he said that eye contact with the super sexual was awkward.
I felt awkward. I was like, I was just trying to have reassurance to make sure I wasn't out of pocket.
Right?
Like I was just
kind
like,
of awkward. I don't want to say anything though.
That might be a moment I clip and put on IG. That when Panda and Wavy get awkward.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
But to end that story,
wait, hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Polychaser, what got censored? Did you try to post a link or something, and it gets censored? Because I got some bots in the chat, and I might have to allow you. So let me know what got censored really quick. DJ Raven also said, "Wow, that's nuts."
And real quick, the other half of the Obamas.
Oh,
the Obamas are here.
Coco Doe is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Coco Doe in the building.
Coco, Polychaser over on the Twitch chat is from your motherland. Y'all are both Dutch. Coco is Dutch.
Yeah,
she's from Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
Amsterdonia.
But to end that, I end my.
How do we end that, WavyDuder?
My alter ego now is WavyDuder. It's French.
Bro.
So when everybody asked
me,
so everybody asked me who is. I didn't like the way WavyDuder sounded, so I was like, let's turn a twist on this. So I was like, WavyDuder.
WavyDuder.
Yeah. So if I'm in Europe, that's my name.
When he's drunk, it's WavyDuder.
If I'm off the if I'm drinking Douce,
it's
WavyDuder.
WavyDuder.
Okay.
We have a Douce for Mr. WavyDuder.
Yes, that's me over here, please. Thank you.
WavyDuder.
I'll take 3 more candles.
Do you see what Julian said?
No. What did Julian say? Let's see.
He said,
speaking of edibles, Axe Pun's Matrix experience over the weekend. You had a Matrix experience, huh?
bro.
You saw the Matrix?
Bro. So.
Coco said hi also.
What's up,
What up, Coco?
Coco.
Are we still doing topics, or do you want me to quickly?
I'm gonna pour a shot while you do this.
We can go all around, bro. We're still within the topic of the music industry.
We're still here, guys.
I mean, we're still here. We're still topicing.
I want to hear this weekend.
Make sure there's
activity.
not a dime in there. Make sure there's not a dime inside of yeah. So you ended up in the Matrix this weekend.
All right, so here we go. So as you know, we went to Carly's house to watch the fights.
Right.
So we get there, and her and Joe it was Pinnacle whipped vodka, I believe.
Whipped.
Wait, was it?
So it was Pinnacle, but it was the whipped vodka, like whipped or something. So
like
cream.
whipped cream.
Yeah, it's rough.
But
So it was like a cream vodka?
It tastes like whipped cream.
Oh, okay.
So you mix it, like they mixed it with.
And I know what whipped cream tastes like. So
yeah. So they're like, well, I first got there, and we were getting together, and Carly was like, hey, do you want?
Julian said, "Oh, kind of like Juicy Smoulier."
Yeah.
Juicy Smoulier.
So I took an edible.
Okay.
Nothing new.
How many
It's
milligrams?
Cool. I have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't know the milligrams, but it was nice. When it kicked in, it got the nice effect.
Nice little feel.
So then later on, they're like, hey, try the Pinnacle whipped vodka with orange pop. It tastes like a creamsicle.
Sounds good.
I was like, you had me at creamsicle.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Had one, delicious. Had another, delicious.
Right.
And then they were like, try it with, what's the blue Mountain Dew called?
Oh, Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Is it Baja? Is it?
Unless they have a new one.
I think
Is
the
that
blue one
the
is Baja
blue?
Blast. Yeah.
Baja's
That's
so
what I
fire.
usually get at Taco Bell.
Is there a purple Mountain Dew?
There is. There's like the Riptide something.
I think it was the Riptide then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was that one. Now try it with this. It tastes like cotton candy.
Okay.
So they made me one. Delicious. Had another
Delicious.
one. So like, and
So you're
because
5 in right
because
now.
I don't like drink a lot anymore.
Right.
Oh,
Like-
DJ Raven said the blue Mountain Dew is called Voltage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Baja Blast is blue as well too.
It's
I
like
think
a
it's light blue.
I think it's a real
Yeah, light
though.
blue. So you either
Oh,
had you either had the Voltage
or the Riptide.
or the
I forgot
Riptide.
which one. But like I said, so
Gladys said, Julian said high voltage. Gladys said live wire. There's a lot of Mountain Dews going on.
Well, anyways,
Yeah.
Whichever one it was.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, this is good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Watch the fights. Awesome. Then I decided, oh yeah, let's smoke. Let's take a couple hits.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh boy.
Did that. Man, like, I don't know if
Did you start seeing the code? The Matrix code?
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Like, so
yeah.
Joe has this beanbag chair. It's
Mhm.
extravagant. It's got
Mm.
arms on it and everything. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was sitting, and I was like sunk into this thing.
DJ Raven said, "Uh-oh, Pun Story's about
Like-
to take a turn."
Not badly. It was
Okay.
just like I don't know if I
just an interesting turn.
if I forgot that I obviously forgot that I did the edible.
Right.
So it was two different effects. So it was like the mixed drinks were like keeping me right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then the edible was like bringing me down,
Okay.
and then the flower was making me up.
Oh,
It was his
And
Tiva?
it wasn't bad, but
Right.
it was like, what the
Yeah.
so like they would talk about something, and it was like I was on a delay. You know when you get the TV radio delay?
Your body was on a cheat
That's
code.
me. So
was
like they
up,
would
down,
talk
left,
about
right.
topic A,
Oh
and then
my
they'd be
God.
like almost done with topic A, and I'd be like, oh yeah, and they start like they just
Topic
so-
8, Volume 2.
Julian. So Julian was like, yo, bro, I think you're in the Matrix. And I was like, you know what? I think I am. So
That's
all those Matrix things I was posting Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that was about.
Had to do
Oh,
with.
okay.
Yeah.
hard.
Julian just said red pill, blue pill.
Yeah.
He took them both.
I took both.
and then
I
chased it
mixed
with
them.
5 shots.
Julian said, I walked into Carly's house just as he was in the mirror seeing the Matrix.
That's the worst when you're really messed up and you look yourself in the mirror. It actually makes it 10 times worse.
You know what?
100%.
I can relate to that only because so one time I was living in Westlake. So I had this a condo in Westlake, right? So it had a main bathroom, and then my main bedroom had a bathroom.
Yeah.
I had a friend come over. She did the fucking decorating in the main bathroom. Only bathroom I ever used was my bathroom, right?
Right.
So one day, I'm out riding BMX. I go to do this handrail. And there's two sounds that I listen for whenever I hop on a handrail. Clink, clink. That means my front peg landed and my back peg landed. Or my back peg landed on it and my front peg landed on it.
Okay.
I heard clink.
One.
And that's it.
Oh, no.
So I hit the ground, obviously knocked myself out.
Oh, wow.
I wake up in a bathroom.
Oh, shit.
Staring in the mirror at myself.
How
like-
did you get back to your place?
Funny you should ask that. So I'm in this mirror. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get to that. So I'm in this mirror and I'm looking and I'm like literally just looking at myself. And then it's all of a sudden like, wait a minute. Whose fucking bathroom am I in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm looking around. I don't recognize none of the shit in here. And I'm like, whose fucking house am I in? So I'm trying to figure shit out. I'm like, hey, do y'all have any Tums or
Right.
nobody's saying shit. So I opened the door a little bit to peek out. And the way it was in a hallway and the way it went, like the living room was there. So the wall went like that and then went that way. The way I could see, I could only see to the edge of that wall. So I couldn't see anything. So I'm like, I'm calling to, hey, do y'all have any hand sanitizer or
Right. Anything.
nobody's saying anything, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm probably in there. At this point, once I come to, I'm like in there for like another 5 minutes. So I'm like, just walk out there, explain what happened. I don't know what the fuck happened, right? Walk out into the living room. I'm in my own fucking house.
What?
In my own bathroom. I've never walked in there. After she designed it, I always use the bathroom in my room. You know what I mean? But I'd never go in there.
Shit.
So it's my bathroom, but it's not the bathroom that I use. So I'm like, wait, I'm in my own fucking house. Now I was a little bit away from my house. At the time I was working at Borders Books.
Mm-hmm.
So the rail that I hopped on was by some houses. It was like in Bay Village. So it was a lady that came in and she's like, I recognize you. And I'm like, well, if you've been here before, you've probably seen me. I'm the only black dude that works here. She was like, no, I've seen you like on your bike. And I was like, really? She goes, yeah. I saw you have a nasty spill one time. And she told me where. I was like, I remember that. I knocked myself out. And she was like, really? I was like, what happened after that? And she was like, you got up and just walked your bike away.
Stop.
Yeah. And I was like, how long was I laying there? She was like, a few seconds, honestly. And I'm like, are you serious?
You were concussed?
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you were.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Is that your first time you were concussed or no?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I fight MMA, man.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I fight MMA.
Yeah.
I ride BMX. I
Yeah.
skate. Yeah, I've had my bell rung so many times.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, waking up in my bathroom and being like, where the fuck am I?
Mm-hmm.
How am I going to explain to these people? And then I walk out there and it's like, wait, this is my fucking house.
Yeah. That's crazy. You've been there for so long and then you
I was in there.
never been in that bathroom.
I don't know. I don't know how long I was standing in the bathroom before it all came to. You know what I mean? It was just sheer muscle memory getting home, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I just got up and walked home, like just on pure muscle memory.
I'm going to do a cheers to you being alive.
Oh, cheers.
Salute.
Surviving
Sauji.
that nasty spill.
Let me drink my. Andrea said that's a concussion, my guy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%.
For sure. Yeah.
I've
I'm not
been
denying it.
concussed before.
Yeah. My man, 350 Brian is in the chat.
What up? What up?
The homie Brian, he has a 350Z.
I was going to ask
Okay,
either that.
convertible.
Does
Yeah,
he
that's
drive the new Ford F350?
No, he has a 350Z.
Those are fast.
What is it that you drive? You got a big ass truck that's sitting in my driveway right now.
That is my roommate's truck, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
That is a 2019 Silverado.
Oh,
Yeah.
Silverado.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. I actually want to buy it off of him, but shout out my boy Ryan.
He's not.
I know he's probably
not-
watching at home.
He's not trying to sell it to you.
We'll see what happens.
Ryan,
It
let the
could.
man buy the truck, man.
It could. We'll see what happens. I'm sure we'll talk about it when I get home because he's watching right
Chat
now for
about
sure.
it. Now that he's been on the podcast, he's a superstar.
Yeah,
so
right.
He can afford it now. So he can
Yo, I got all the clout. I'm coming home with the clout.
mad clout.
I'm here.
Clout for days. Clout for days. Did somebody drop
A what?
There's an Ilthy link in the chat.
No, because I
That was your okay.
homework guy
I didn't know where it came from. I was just
said
like,
he loved the shirt. Where can I get
yeah.
one?
yeah.
So,
I love that shirt. I actually own that shirt as well. I have not worn it
I think
yet.
I might have that one too.
I love that. I love it.
I think I'm waiting to lose some.
I know. I can't buy any more clothes now because I'm
some
about to go on a
girth.
serious
It's going to die down a little bit.
serious die down.
I ain't mad at that, man. Live your truth, homie. Live your truth.
Yeah, man.
Back to this music industry.
Yeah. Let's go.
What so yeah, you're on the MGK album. What other
Yes.
I remember we talked about you were on Errol and Fetch project.
Yes.
We were both on that actually because I did the remix.
And it's full circle moment.
What was that like working with Kels and them? Like, did you know him before that?
Yeah, so I've toured with them.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think let's see, I've known Kels and Slim and Dub and Ash probably like, I'd say almost like 8-9 years now, maybe longer than that. I can't remember far back, but
how'd you get linked up with them?
so we just be at the same place, same time, like
Okay.
a lot of shows that we both be at, or he's performing and I'm there for him, or the headliner or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just linked up, and then his drummer, it's currently his drummer now, still to this day, hired me to be his drum tech,
Okay.
to be for him personally on the tour. And I think that was like 2015 or 2014, whatever that was my first tour with them. And then we just from there it just escalated. I mean, those are my brothers and sister. To the end. I mean, they've done so much for my career.
That's what's up. Cool.
But yeah, the drum tech thing turned into producing. Actually, I was
Nice.
just making beats for fun in the back of the bus on our free time, because you only get like a couple hours a day for free time when you're on the road. But
I think a lot of people don't realize when it comes to touring, it's not all fun and games. Like,
oh no,
it looks like that on social media because you need to make it look like that.
of course.
I've been on not the caliber of what you were doing, but I've been on a couple of tours.
Yeah,
and I've been on a couple of tours dancing as well, dancing for a few groups. But I think what people don't know is that a lot of times with a lot of tours, depending on the situation, you're in a city, you get there, you have enough time to like get some food, maybe chill for a hot second, go perform, and then you're out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you're out of there.
yeah. I had a rude awakening my first tour, because I thought it was all party and fun, and you're up at 9 a.m. and you're probably going to bed at 4.
Yeah.
And it's every day for 3 months at a time, or maybe 6 months sometimes.
And
that's it.
like literally you're traveling. The minute you're done,
Yeah.
they tear down. You ain't got time to smash
There's no talking. There's no women.
Smash no chicks. You
No,
ain't got
you
none of
leave
that.
that
You
to
just
the
gotta
artists. That's them. And you just knowing your role immediately,
Yeah.
like, I knew what I was on that tour, so I knew that how to cipher between that. Yeah, it's cool to see chicks around the bus and all that stuff, but like, I'm there to work. And once that trailer door shut on our trailer, then I can play a little
relax
bit.
a little bit.
But it's all a matter of just work, man.
Unless you're the star. If you're the star, sometimes you got some time. But even then, even the main performers, a lot of times, it's like you got to dip.
Days off are
You know what
fun.
I mean?
Days off.
Oh
are
yeah,
really
for
fun.
sure, for sure. If you get to a city and you have the time to like chill and see things, and see the sights and stuff like that, that's fun.
Yeah.
But for mine, something's buzzing. Did you move a power cord? Did you move that power cord, Pun? Oh yeah. So somebody's
Am I
foot
buzzing?
moved, so that the white Apple power cord
Yeah.
is on one of the mic cables. Yeah, it's on that orange cable. So just move it away from that orange cable. There we go. Boom.
Yeah. Wow. That's that years of experience.
Yeah.
You just know what a sound sounds like. And
Actually, that happened on, what was it, the sports show? It kept buzzing. I was like, what the hell is that? And then accidentally, it was from my end. And I had moved the cord and went away. And I was like, oh, okay.
mixing
That's what the hell that is.
lights and sound. But yeah.
But yeah, days off, man. Days off on tour are always pretty fun. You don't even really get to, I know a lot of people think, okay, when you're on tour, like you get to see all these cool cities, you get to travel all these places.
Yeah.
I prefer now as a DJ, if I go to a city to DJ, to me, that's more fun than the tour was, because on tour, I didn't get to see the city.
Because you're not in your own time.
Yeah. So I'm going there, I'm setting up, I'm DJing, I'm opening for whoever I'm opening for, or I'm dancing for whoever I'm dancing for. And then literally after the show's done, we're leaving. Like there's no tourism in touring. You know what I mean?
No.
Now as a DJ, if I go to a city, I get there the day before, hang out.
Yeah.
They like to take me to dinner. I eat. I DJ. The next day, hang out, and then I leave on my flight.
Yeah, you got to be able to see some of it at least on your days off. But yeah, man, like I said, I've known them for a little bit, and that song's definitely helped everything. Fun fact, I made that. I started that song in 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just kind of sit on it for a while, or?
No, it was. It's funny. It's the first time I'm actually telling this story, but this song was supposed to be on.
And for those that are just joining, which song are we talking about?
This is "In These Walls."
Okay.
And
is that a song about sex?
I
sexy.
never asked him what he was writing about.
Yeah, sounds. In These Walls.
I never asked.
Kind of sounds, you know.
Well, here's the sample that I started the song with was sampling a band called Paris.
Okay.
And the song was called My House.
Okay.
So I imagine it's a pun off of that, but in his own way.
That makes sense.
But I never asked him what's about because I never. There's just guidelines that or not guidelines. There's just things you don't.
Yeah.
He's getting that off. I don't know where that came from, and that's between him and his piece of paper.
You just stay.
You know what I'm saying?
You do,
I just want
your lane and
exactly. And once it makes things a lot easier. But that song was supposed to be on his I think third or second album, General Mission.
Okay.
And I guess Paris never cleared the sample. Oh. We were like 10 days away from masters turned in.
Yeah. I wonder what was taking them so long.
And because we had thought that it was going to go the whole time. It was a go until they said no.
Oh, shit.
And then they said no. And then we were like, okay, well, whatever happens. And then quarantine comes around. You know, me and him were texting one night, and I was just like,
let me ask you this really quick, not to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is Paris isn't really a heavily sampled band.
Yeah. Oh no, I was so I grew up in like the emo world. Yeah, like I was really into Warped Tours and stuff like that growing up as a drummer, a kid from Cleveland drumming would be, and I was a fan of the band, and I was like, it'd be cool if I just sampled this, but I didn't take the song that they originally recorded. I took their live version of it was acoustic live version on like an AOL session or something like that.
Oh shit.
It was on YouTube. So I sampled that. And because I knew if I sampled the live recording, I wouldn't get the raw realness of the guitars behind it.
Okay.
So I knew that it would be different. So I took that.
That's what makes me wonder, like, why what took them so long to clear the sample? Because it's like
they didn't want to clear it at the time.
That's so weird. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's weird to me. It's like you're not a heavily sampled band. Yeah. Here's somebody who is sampling you.
Yep.
And who was at the time bigger than them. I mean, they were at their highest peak, and still, you know, Kels was bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger
so
than
it's
them.
like it'd bring more. I think what a lot of groups, artists, things like that don't realize is that being sampled also brings eyes to your product as well, because people are going to seek out that sample.
Yeah.
There's going to be people that are going to look to see what their sample is. So I mean, obviously there was probably a monetary situation that needed to happen, but it's weird that they would just close the door on it. Like, nah, we're not.
It's just that whole song was like a whirlwind of situations that have happened. Like I started it in my grandma's attic in 2015.
Oh shit.
And then took it to LA, tried to work on it in Kels's living room in LA. He liked it, started writing to it, flew back to Cleveland, had Baze and Slim, who are my co-writing with me on the song. They finished the whole song.
Okay.
And then took it back to him to record the final verses. Yeah. So like that whole scenario was like 3 months of just like things happening, and then it ended up not happening. So when quarantine came around, like I said, I was texting him in the morning, and I was like, yo, that Mike Posner Smoke and Drive is fire. You bodied that. So I was a huge Posner fan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, it'd be dope if we could drop, you know, at the time was called My House. And he's like, yo, you still got that? And I was like, I think I do. And I went in went into
the files.
I actually found the MP3 because it was finished. It was done. And then I think I sent it to him, and I didn't hear anything back from it. And then I woke up one morning in April, and my cousin was like, "Yo, bro, your name's everywhere." I go, "What did I do?" I was in West Virginia the night before with Young Cap. They were performing with Jack Harlow.
Oh, okay.
So I woke up the next morning. I was like, "What's going on?" And sure enough, he dropped it. And I never knew he was going to do that. So when he did it, I was like, "Oh, this is dope."
So he got it cleared and then dropped it.
Yeah, they worked all that out, and then they dropped it on YouTube only, and then it went to getting cleared. I
was about to say maybe they didn't get it cleared. They dropped it first and was like,
either way, it was a quarantine because he was doing covers during quarantine.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was like people thought that was a cover that he was doing, but it actually was an original song that he wrote with a sample.
That's dope.
He was he was like, "Listen, the shit is dropped, so
right." So
you
either approve
you might as well clear it.
Yeah, and honestly, his quarantines were trending worldwide.
Oh,
so
for sure.
It put their label, Paris's label, at a point where it was like, how could you not clear this now? Yeah. And God blessed, and they cleared it, and it worked. And I got the call in I think it was end of July, early August. They were like, "Yo, it's gonna be on the album."
Oh shit, that's dope.
I was like, "Word, this is cool."
Hell yeah!
And obviously now we're talking double platinum.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what's another thing about the industry that people don't know, to piggyback off of something that you said?
Yeah.
A lot of times when producers and artists are working together, it's almost never a situation where it's like, okay, we're hanging out, let's make this, get it done, and then it's done.
Never.
It's almost always like, okay, they heard something or a skeleton of something. Mm-hmm. Okay, you fly out here and we're going to work on it a little bit. And then you go back home and then they fly out to you and you work on it some more.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot involved in, let's just say, collaborations between artists, producer, or artists and writers. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of moving around. And one of the things that quarantine, messed up for that was people couldn't get to each other, so they were doing stuff over, Zoom, Skype, and you know what I mean, email. But there's nothing like being in the same room as somebody.
Well, it's weird because there's a lot of unknowns to that too. When I pulled that beat up, we were just making beats and playing beats in the living room.
Oh, okay.
And when I pulled that up, it was just something I was working on.
Yeah.
And I ended up playing it out loud at the right time, and it caught his ear. And I think. I never thought at that moment, though, it was going to be, oh, this is a song he's actually going to whatever. I thought at that moment it was just like, oh, this is a cool concept, and whatever happens, happens. It could get shelved. It could be, at the time, there were still mixtapes at the time, but you never know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I didn't plan on any of this to happen at all. It's still to this day. Obviously,
that's when the best things happen.
Dude, it's just such a roller coaster because I went from not knowing what was going to ever happen to that song ever again when it didn't get cleared to 5-6 years later now,
right,
on a double platinum album. It's wild, dude.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
Really quick, Mr. Willie Makahincha is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Big Will?
And also Redhead Kaylee is in the chat on Instagram. And Sir Pixelot said, not tour life, but even Rock the House event, 2 p.m. shop time, 3 a.m. warehouse drop. Yeah, when I used to work for Rock the House, literally, you had to get to the warehouse at 2 p.m.
Shout out Alex K.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I worked with Alex K for a while.
Shout out Alex K.
I was
toured with him for a little bit.
I was there before Alex K. The person that got me in it was Julian.
Yeah.
So Julian was there before me. Julian brought me into Rock the House. I in turn helped him get onto the Cavs. But yeah, Julian brought me into Rock the House. Oh, this is the same
Julian we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
My cousin. My cousin, Julian. How are you? We'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it there.
But yo, I no bad blood. We're cool. Me and you were straight.
Yeah. Julian's the homie, man. Julian's the homie.
I love his work. I really do. I can't wait. I want to meet him one day. I really do.
You will.
Yeah. Maybe we could do it here.
100%.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen. There's so much to the music industry that people don't know. Like they see you see the finished product. You know what I mean? I feel like we can do an entire show on that.
We could do 6 hours here.
Oh, for sure.
Extended Netflix
for sure
version of this about things that I've learned firsthand.
Netflix docuseries.
let me just shorten it this way. What you see on Instagram is literally false.
Oh yeah.
You are getting like You know, you bake cookies sometime when you were younger, and you was like, you get to the end of the cookies.
I ain't never baked a cookie in my life.
Yeah,
Today,
real cookies, not.
Yeah, to put it in today's terms, it's clickbait.
Clickbait, 110%.
Yeah.
110%. And it's just one of those.
Wait, I want to hear this cookie analogy.
Well, no, yeah, I want to hear the cookie.
No,
You got me interested now.
No. Remember,
I'm losing weight, but I love cookies.
Yeah.
you remember back in the day when you make the cookies and all that, and there would be that one cookie where you ran out of frosting,
Yeah.
Yes.
but it was still fire.
Yes.
That's what you're getting on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, the one. Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. So you don't get the process. You just get that one cookie
just
that
a
you
cookie.
ran out of process.
Just a cookie. You don't know how that cookie got there, who made it, why it was formed.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat, and tears, whatever, yada yada. You're just getting that cookie, and there's no icing on it.
For sure.
There's no icing on it. It's just a cookie.
Yeah.
DJ
You feel what I'm
Raven said,
saying?
"Oh, I can definitely believe that." I don't know if that's old because I need to start.
He probably was
more
agreeing to our 6-hour documentary about how the music industry is weird. But honestly, man, it's all a learning mechanism. All of it. You have to learn. It's just like anything else with DJing. You didn't just pick up an MPC. You didn't just buy a pair of Pumas and just break out your first dance move. You didn't do any of that. You put your time in.
I was amazing from birth, but I see what you're saying for the average.
My man Spinaroonie. Out of the uterus.
For the average human being, I get what you're saying.
Hitting a head spin right out the room.
Right out the womb.
Yeah.
Like right out the womb. Full head of hair.
Yeah, right.
Young Jeff is in the chat on Instagram.
Young Jeff, what's good?
I kind of want to talk about this, which is it goes right into what we're talking about.
Talk to me.
About the creativity as a career. You're somebody who has made that leap. That your creative endeavors has become your career.
Yeah.
I too have made that leap. Not to make this about me, but I'm going to make this about me.
I like talking about you too, though. It doesn't always have to be about me. We're here talking, man.
Yeah.
There was a time where I did a lot of things. I mentioned I worked for Rock the House. At the same time, I was teaching dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also owned a martial arts studio at the same time. And then there came a day where I was like, I was also DJing, but I was like, if I'm going to take this serious and want this to be my career, I got to make that leap. You know what I mean? I stopped everything else. And I was like, I'm either going to be successful as a DJ or I'm going to be homeless. And I was living here when I said that, and I'm still here. So so far,
I remember that day too.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember that day when you said that.
Yeah, I made that leap. It got bad.
Yeah.
I almost got, bro, I was about to get, when I say I was about to get evicted, the eviction notice, the bailiff was coming Monday.
Yeah.
And it was Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
And then that weekend, we got a huge gig. Me and John got a huge gig. We got a corporate gig and a bunch of club gigs that weekend. Made a ton of money.
Yeah.
And I text my landlord and was like, listen, I got the money I owe you, and I got the next 2 months.
Wow.
You can put me out, and I get it.
Or you could take this bread.
Or you could take the bread.
Right.
And I never worry. Like something I don't do is worry. My mom has always said, look, things are either going to work out or they're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they don't work out, figure it out then. If they work out, great. So the way I was looking at it was he's either going to say, I'll take the money, or he's going to say no. If he says no, I got a few grand here.
Go get another spot.
Yeah, I'll get a fucking U-Haul, put it in there, get a hotel room. I'm fine. You know what I mean? So like that Sunday evening, he texted me and was like, I'll take the money.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, solid.
He put you on ice for a couple of days?
I mean, I wasn't worried, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you got a couple grand in your pocket. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
of
I go to
course.
another state. At the time, I didn't have as much stuff in here as I do now. So it would have been a quick move.
Yeah, that could have went one of two ways though. It was either like, yo, I'm gonna balance all 5 of these things and have a bad Adderall addiction, or I'm gonna quit everything and just pursue your music dream, which you did.
Yeah.
So I commend you on that.
And the thing is, it's not that all of the job type things I quit.
You have to.
I didn't quit none of my hobbies. I didn't stop dancing. I didn't stop martial arts. It's just as a job.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, these things, you know, I got to make that leap. And one of the things that I tell people that they want their creativity to be their career is you got to make that leap. You got to take that chance. And especially like if you're young, if you're still 18 to like 24,
If you're under 30.
yeah, do it.
Period.
Just do it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it fucks up, whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not, you're young, you don't have a family, you don't got kids that are
Right.
worried about you. You know what I mean? That's the time to do it.
Right.
There's people that John Doe made that leap, and John's got kids, but
Yeah.
John made the leap before the kids and then chilled, had kids, and then doubled down and was like, look, my creativity is going to support my family.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he did that shit. Like I give so much fucking props to John. John said, remember waiting for those, he goes, I remember waiting for those corporate checks though. Yeah. Corporate checks are a weird thing, man. They take a little while to get there.
They take 7 to 10 days or something like that.
They take a little while, but yeah, John was that weekend.
Yeah.
That weekend like literally saved my home, man. It was me and John.
I've been there, man.
I think it was 2 corporate gigs we did that weekend. We did a big thing downtown, and then I think we did like 3 or 4 club nights, but we made like a few grand. We made a grip.
Oh yeah, corporates are where the money's at.
Oh yeah, and then that saved my home, man. That literally saved my home. So what made you? After I'm done talking about myself,
no, you're good. I like hearing your stories.
Quick little
little light flex.
Yeah, a little light flex.
I love it.
What made you take the leap to where when you decided that your creativity was going to support you?
I pretty much say when I got off tour, my first ever tour, I did the U.S. and we did Europe, and I came home, and I kind of was like in a gray area where I was like, that was cool,
yeah,
but that was a lot of work because I've never done it before. So I was like, yo, what do I do now? First of all, what do you do in your off time?
Right.
That's the biggest thing. You know, you're on tour maybe 3, if you're lucky, 6 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for the other time? So no more checks are coming in.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do for the meantime. I was like, I'm gonna work at Sam Ash because I knew a friend that ran it, and I've already worked there before at Guitar Center, so they wanted me there anyway.
Okay.
So I worked there for a little bit, and finally got to the point where I was just like, dude, I'm not built for 9 to 5s, and that battle with myself kind of lasted like a couple months while I was working there, and I kind of got to the point where I was like, you know what, this ain't for me, man. And I quit and I moved to Orlando. Had a producer job offer out there.
Okay.
For a studio, and I decided I'm never gonna work a 9 to 5 ever again. And it's literally like you said, what you did, having multiple revenues, and then deciding which one is gonna be forever.
Yeah.
Even though you don't know what forever brings, you still have an idea of what you want, what makes you happy, and that to me is what. Pretty much, I was like, music's the only thing that makes me happy. All I want to do is get this money to buy gear. Mm-hmm. Gear goes home to make music. I'd sell beats for $100 to friends at the time, and I was just like, dude, I can do this.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can, if I do this and really put my head down, I could do this forever.
That's what's up.
Cool.
And I did it. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in probably 5 years, 6 years.
And you're not homeless.
And I'm not homeless. And I just got a nice little spot out in Solon.
Yeah, cool. Out in Solon, right
and
next, right next to Lakewood.
But again, exactly, 42 minutes away. But honestly, not knowing what was going to happen this past year, it's hard. I mean, it's not easy. I can't lie to you guys. It's not easy. You have to. It's just like it's like having a job, but you do what you love, so it's not work. That classic saying that everybody talks about. You have to go out and put yourself out there for people to see your work, for you to be able to make income off of it.
Yeah,
and you have to deal with the artists, the ones that talk about money, that don't want to pay you your full price. And then you have other guys who have the money and they know your craft, they know your worth, and those are the projects that end up turning out better. The ones who have paid you for your work. I'm gonna give you a fire beat regardless of what you pay me. Mm-hmm. But it's a matter of the situation of, did you try to put me down, and do we have? Depends on what the deal is. You know,
you might get this one, but you might not get another one if you try to.
Yeah, if you burn me once, it's over with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Curtains.
It's just, it's a wrap. And I've had situations like that.
John Doe said, "Salute to you."
That's my brother.
He said, "Same."
That's my brother.
Actually, that's my brother.
Okay.
So,
but yo,
you can be the step brother.
You know what's wild? He was teaching lessons at Sam Ash.
Yeah, he was teaching
when I
DJ
quit
lessons.
to go to Orlando. He was there when I made a decision. Yo, he was. I think me and him had a cigarette about it a couple times. But he might be one of the first people I've ever told I was thinking about doing that. And I literally,
John Doe's been there for everybody's like major decisions.
Yeah.
Like, if you start going through history and everybody's major decisions,
John Doe's there.
You look at the picture, John Doe's in the background somewhere, like.
Bro, I would look forward to our cigarette breaks, me and John, just like because you'd just be slaving inside of a
Yo, John is a working motherfucker. Like,
he really is.
There was a time where John would. This has just become the John Doe show. John would work all day doing construction.
Yeah.
This is before you met him.
Yeah.
So he would work all day doing construction, right? Leave that, pick me up, and then we would go DJ all night. Then he would leave that and then wake up a couple of hours after we just got done DJing to go work construction again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that dude. If somebody ever came to me and was like, you know what? I would have booked John, but he doesn't have a good work ethic. I'd be like, you a damn liar.
Crazy?
For real. I've never seen that dude
you're a
lazy in
fucking
my
liar.
life.
What
Yeah.
John Doe are you talking about, sir?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what John you're talking about.
Yeah, right?
You must be talking about a dead body at the morgue. That's the only
that John Doe.
That's the only lazy John Doe I know.
Because the John Doe I know,
Yeah, man, that motherfucker used to work, and not even just construction, like demoing stuff.
Yeah.
Like he was like demoing buildings, like hard shit.
Yeah, he used to get busy.
Entire buildings, and then fucking go home, sit down, drop a deuce, eat a sandwich, and then come and pick me up.
yeah, right.
Quick shower, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Change, get into his club attire,
Yep.
and then come and pick me up, and we DJ till 3, 4 in the
Right.
morning. And then he'd wake up at 6 to fucking
Yep.
go to work again. I'm like, damn, this
Kind of
dude
like
here, man.
when you first met me, so 20-some years
long
ago.
time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah. That's kind of like I wasn't going to the clubs for work, but that was kind of like what I was doing.
Yeah, because you were working in the morning at
I'd
that
get
time,
up
weren't you?
I'd get up at 6 or 7, go roof, and then
That's
go to
right.
and then
you
go
were,
to UPS.
You were roofing and stuff.
Oh,
and, then,
roofing.
and then go to UPS because I was still on afternoons at UPS then, like my original shift.
John said now it's mad kids and work.
And then I'd get off at UPS at like 9:30, 10, and then come to the club.
Really quick, DJ Raven said, that's crazy. I was at Sam Ash when me and John Doe was talking. It's crazy how life just comes full circle.
Yep.
Facts.
He was probably DJ Raven was probably there with you too.
Who is DJ Raven?
He's the homie. He's in isn't that Josh?
I knew Eric.
No, it's not
I knew
Josh.
Eric.
That's,
Eric Evil was another DJ that worked there.
Everly.
Evely.
Yeah.
Yes, he worked there.
I knew him from Metropolis days.
Yeah.
When his first project, his name used to be the Exigence. Yeah. I still have a song that Eric produced from like 2000 or something
For
like that.
real?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a psytrance type song. Yeah, it's a small world, man. It's a small world. Everyone's connected.
It really is.
Yeah, everyone's connected. But his kids call me uncle, not you. So don't get it twisted. I'm his brother.
I can't beat that. I can't beat that.
They call me T2 Tiger. So next time you start throwing the brother word around, make sure you
So you have the credentials to back that up. You know what I'm saying around here?
yeah, if you ain't got your credentials, man, I ain't, you gotta have your paperwork around here.
We ain't false flagging that brotherhood talk over here. Okay?
Coco said those were crazy days, but so worth the hustle. It made him realize he had a greater calling in life. Creativity should always win. Big facts.
Yeah. Yep.
Big facts. I think creativity, there's going to come a time where creativity is the main job and all the other regular jobs are the side hustles.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, construction, working in stores, retail, businesses,
Yep.
Working for Fortune 500 companies, that's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
that's going to become people's side hustle.
Yeah.
And then their creative side is what's going to become their main gig.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're coming up on that because if you look at it, like nowadays, a lot of people don't work quote unquote jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot more entrepreneurs now
Mm-hmm.
than
Than
there
there've ever been.
Yeah, than there's
Yeah.
ever been. It's a
so easy to
wild thing to
become
think
one.
about. Yeah. Now, if you have a phone, you could become an entrepreneur. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You could start a clothing line from your phone. Just make some designs with a couple of apps, put them on some shirts. If you have friends that will buy your product,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like our friends, when we make our products, don't worry, it's coming, people.
I need one.
That was one of the questions that was
Yeah, okay.
that was one of the viewer questions. When are we making merch? It's coming.
That's kind of how I'm feeling about my my pictures.
Oh, dude, this dude is like the best
Like-
phone photographer on the planet, man.
I mean,
This dude's pictures, like this dude will take pictures and post them, and like photographers get angry because they're like, "What'd you use for this? Like, what aperture were you
wow.
at?" He was like, "I just shot this on my phone."
I was taking a walk and be like, that's sweet.
This dude's his eye is just ridiculous. John said, "I just might work at McDonald's though."
But yeah, I've been giving it some more thought. Like,
Oh,
maybe
wow,
not
that's
to
fire.
not to be like my side hustle, like not to be my main.
Wait, what are you showing? What are you showing over there?
Just
Look
these
at some of my
pictures.
pics.
Oh, you're looking at his
Fire,
pictures?
Yeah.
And
He took him with that phone right there.
yeah,
We have the same phone?
I have a Pixel 3.
No, I need
Yeah,
that.
it's not even an iPhone.
I need that. I need that.
He's
I need that.
And it's like it's another thing. Like with the whole like people are like always messaging me like, "Yo, your pics are awesome," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you," but I'm like, I'm not really a photographer. I'm just out here walking.
Yeah, you're just doing this for fun.
taking pictures on my phone.
ain't nothing wrong with being.
And these people, like, there's people like photographers I know, photographers that are like they spend thousands of dollars on cameras. So I don't want to put myself.
Yeah, we did. You rapscallion.
But that, you know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna put myself in that category. You know what I mean? Because I'm just using a phone. But I don't know. Like,
Josh said, "I will co-sign that." Pun's CLE scenes are fire.
thank you.
And he's
Thank
got
you.
a camera
Thank you.
to
Yeah,
his eye in his profile picture.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. That's
Your little
means a
rambunctious
lot.
thing, you. Really quick, Mama Lou is in the chat on
Oh.
Instagram.
what up, Mama Lou?
Mama Lou.
Before we go too much further, I want to
Yeah.
answer because there's only a few questions.
That's cool.
We already answered one.
Okay.
One of the other questions that was posted to me was, when am I going to start doing the Talks with Tiger series again? And that is coming up very soon. First guest on that of 2021 is going to be one Mr. EV. So we're gonna schedule time and get him to sit down and here with me and chat with me.
wow.
I think after that we're gonna do you, Mr. Duder. We'll do you on the next episode right after EV,
I would love to.
and then we'll see if we can convince you to convince Kels to come in and do one. If he's ever in town.
That'd be dope.
If he's ever in town.
If he's ever in town,
Yeah.
if he could sit still that long.
Hey man, you could always ask the question. I just don't know what his schedule is like.
Right. I've actually chatted with him a couple times, like whenever he's downtown and stuff. I've chatted with him. I DJ'd a after party for him one time.
Yeah.
And didn't play any of his music. I think that's how he wanted
Which
it.
after party?
It was at the spot we were at yesterday in the back room. He had came.
word.
It was during everything that was going on. He had came in town, and
The holiday weekend thing?
maybe
Like the
maybe,
Christmas show
yeah,
type thing? I think I was
maybe.
there. I was back
Yeah,
there.
he had came in town, and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, after everything's done, can we use the
Yep,
back
yep,
room?"
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So I DJ'd that. If he could sit still for a little bit, I'd love to do one with him. Another question that was asked by multiple people: why don't we have more women on the show?
Oh, wow.
And to answer that question, because we don't, because I don't want. Here's one thing I'm not going to do. We're a couple of chill dudes who have a podcast.
Yeah.
What I'm not going to do is have. I know a lot of women, right?
Yeah.
And we've had women on the show.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
But I also know that some of the women that I do know, it would turn into a not man bashing, but
a man bashing.
some of the things we talk about. Oh, men do that too, and we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just a couple of chill dudes. We're very respectful.
Yeah.
And we're going to remain that way. We don't need anybody to come on here and keep us in check.
Yeah.
Or,
You know who I'd like
Yeah.
to see on here?
who?
Nick Nack.
I'd bring her on.
I think her perspective,
if she-
especially
if
from
she'd
being
be-
in your world,
Yeah, if she'd be down to do it, I'd bring her on.
I don't think she's gonna be more of the. I don't think she'd be on that female activist stuff. I think she would be on more of like.
Just so she is somebody that I would bring on. Just come
Yeah.
on, have a conversation,
Yeah.
chill with us, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean. There's a lot of women that I've been hit up by probably last count probably like 15.
Yeah,
15 to 20 women that want to come on the show.
Of course.
But I know exactly what they want to do.
Yes.
And I'm not here for that. And
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. There's a lot of dudes that try to, obviously more dudes hit me up,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of them that want to come on the show. And it's like, which goes to another question: how do I pick my guests?
Yeah.
So-
touche.
Nice
right,
segue
right.
there, bro.
Thank you. So
Touche.
one of the ways that I pick guests is that it depends on your vibe. So if your vibe is like, you're going to come on, you're going to try to stir the pot, you're going to try to bring up a bunch of things that, like, there's things we don't talk about. We don't talk politics.
We don't talk politics.
We don't talk a lot of the current issues. We don't delve deep into them. And
Nope.
if it's somebody that I feel like is going to come on here and try to force that narrative,
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's
So-
no point to
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah,
at this
the
point.
last thing I'm going to do is have to kick someone out of my house live on the internet.
Right,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
That is the last.
No,
that
we're
is
just
the
here
last
on
thing
a.
I'm going to do.
We're here on an Allen Iverson super casual
There
vibe.
you go.
Right now.
There you go.
Surprise.
Oh wait, wait, which one is it?
Uh,
Get the fuck.
Oh,
We talking about practice.
there it is.
We talk
There
about
it is.
practice over here.
I had to remember which one it
Yeah.
was. I haven't hit it.
Haven't
in so
used
long.
that in a while,
I know,
man.
It's been a while. It's been a while. So yeah, as far as like the lack of women on the show, there's women that come on the show, and there's women that are going to be on the show.
Yeah.
But it's got to be, it's got to be a certain vibe. It has to, and I'm not telling anybody how to act. That's not what I'm doing.
No.
Right.
I'm not telling, women have to act this way. No. But anybody that comes on, and excuse me from my self-indulgence for a second, anyone that comes on my show is going to have to act right, whether they're dudes, whether they're women.
Period.
There's a way that we do the show, and that's going to continue. They're not going to come in here and change the way the sausage is made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, well, there'll be more women on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There'll be more women on the show, but, nobody's going to come on. Now, here's the thing. If some shit's going down, and let's say, like some oppressive shit is going down with women, and they want to come on and talk about that, that's welcomed.
Yeah, for sure.
100% that's
Yeah.
welcome.
100%.
But nobody's going to come on the show and check us and, you need a woman's perspective from the. There's plenty of podcasts out there for that.
Yeah.
There's a ton. You know what I mean? For these in particular topics, it's a couple of dudes in here.
Just bullshit.
That's the perspective
Yeah.
that you got. You know what I mean?
yeah, I only picked her because of the DJ aspect. And
Oh, yeah,
I
for sure.
I would love to hear the other side of the world
I'll
with
bring
that
her-
as well. Yeah.
Reach out to her. Let her know.
I will.
Let her
I'll
know.
put you guys in contact.
I think me and her are friends on.
Yeah, I
we're
can't
friends on
imagine
the
you guys
gram.
not
Yeah,
being
we're
friends on the gram.
I've talked to her a
Yeah.
couple times. What was the other one? I think that might be it.
For
For the viewer questions. I think that's
okay.
it. Let me double check and make sure that I don't have. Yeah, that's it for now. There was a couple more, but we'll get into that on Tuesday's show.
Okay.
We'll delve into that stuff. Man, we had ourselves a show today.
that was fun.
That was a good time.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
Might be time for us to hit the
Really?
old Dusty though, but
Okay.
I mean we might do an after hours. You got
I
somewhere you
think
gotta be.
I'm just gonna hit a cigarette. I might come back in on it. I definitely need a cigarette though.
Oh yeah, well we can do that. But first, let us thank you everybody for joining this 7th
Hey.
episode of Plus One,
Yeah.
the official guest show for the Two Endangered Mammals Podcast Network,
Yes, sir.
the #1 podcast network in my duplex.
Sure
I have
is.
been your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. With me, as always, is the one and only Mr. Pun Fu Panda. Mr. Pun, why don't you go ahead, tell the good people how they can get in touch with you.
On Instagram and Snapchat and Discord at Punfu Panda, and on Facebook, Pun Capacity.
And Mr. WavyDuder,
Hey,
why don't you go ahead and
hey.
inform the people how they can get in touch with you?
Hey, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WavyDuder, linktree.com/WavyDuder.
If they want to, real quick, if they want to like hear some of your beats and things like that,
Yes.
I know they can get to it from the link tree, but why don't you go ahead and shout it out?
I have a
right now.
website. I have a website that's coming out in 2 weeks. I'm announcing it right now.
Okay.
It's WavyDuder.com. I'm
You heard it here first, right?
rebranding my whole new website. I have a new Beat Store. I just linked up with BeatStars. We're doing a full BeatStars catalog of my music on my website, not on BeatStars' personal website, on my website through BeatStars.
Hell
So, yeah,
Hell
you'll
yeah.
have a full catalog on my page.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
And this beat is fire.
Oh,
I can't wait to go home and cook.
hell yeah.
Music.
And if you want to
Yeah.
get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Christian Mingle, Black People Meet, Farmers Only,
Hey.
ThickWhiteChicks.com.
Right?
You can reach
Love
me
them.
at
Gotta love them.
Yeah.
or what? No, what did Brent say? Sturdy white girls.
Sturdy
Whoa,
white girls.
is that a real site?
No. But so my homie Vortex, who actually is in the chat right now on Instagram, used to say that I always had a few sturdy white girls around me.
Ooh, I'm starting to
Yeah.
I can't lie to you. I'm starting to use that word sturdy.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be using that. As a matter of fact, anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you want to listen to the podcast after the fact, all you have to do is go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice and make sure that you put in Two Endangered Mammals. We'll be the only two that show up.
Yep.
If you want to watch the show afterwards, Wavies, if you want to tell your friends to watch it afterwards, just go to
Yes.
youtube.com/Tiger39. It's all arranged there in playlists. This show will be live probably within the next 30 minutes, hour, whenever YouTube finishes doing its compression thing.
Yep.
Definitely by tomorrow. It'll be there. The audio will be available. I'm stuttering over here.
It's
I did
That's
too a
all,
couple
folks.
times.
The audio will be available within the hour. I will be uploading that on the after hours. So once again, this has been Mr. Pun Fu Panda. That has been the WavyDuder.
Yee.
I have been Mr. Tiger Adonaldo. This is Two Endangered Mammals, and we are now signing out. Peace.
Peace.